Where am I looking? Somebody tell me where I'm looking. Oh, okay, thanks. Hi. 1730 Nation. DJ Angle.
What's up, girls?
Caleb. The produce.
Oh no, this camera's not on. No, it's a black screen.
No.
We can't see Caleb.
No Caleb cam?
I'll fix that.
Yeah.
Strike 4.
Man,
Oh, no.
rough night.
So, I've been having a bad night. Nothing's been working, and we'll tell you about that in a minute.
Or two.
The 1730 Nation media presentation you're about to see is a performance. Scientists have determined that the offensiveness of the content is most likely directly related to the blood alcohol concentration or level of impairment of each of your hosts. If you were to try to come in contact with your hosts in the real world, your experience would certainly be more subdued, probably more low-key, a little less intense, certainly less extreme, and less opinionated. Do not try this at home. The hosts of this production are skillfully trained performers. And remember, only the guests are real.
And we're back.
Sure enough.
And I think from this point on, things are going to go much better.
Well,
Oh yes.
At least for me.
Wow, Adam.
I'm
Such
trying to be
confidence.
positive.
Mr. Brightside over here, though.
Trying,
Coming out of my cage.
trying to be positive. So don't fuck with my positivity.
Well,
Oh boy.
Too late? I don't know. Need to break it to you.
Achy breaky. So what's going on, guys? How's your week?
I mean,
We had a fun week last week, hanging out with Nick and Noah.
yeah. Just hung out with Noah last night, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and my, well, he's supposed to, but him and my wife and Emma, a friend of ours, are going to Hawaii in May. Because Noah and my wife are going to go to a Lost convention for the show Lost. Remember? the
You
show?
mean my cousin Emma?
Yeah. Well, Emma's going just to hang out, but yeah.
Hmm.
The three of them are going to Hawaii.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So,
The last time we're doing a Lost convention, so they gotta go.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I would go too because the show Lost was great, but it's really fucking expensive.
Yeah, I mean Hawaii is a pretty expensive place to go.
They're going Wednesday and coming back Sunday. I think the airplane tickets alone were $700.
Star Wars Celebration was in Chicago last year, and I didn't even go to that. I wouldn't fucking go to Hawaii for some, and because no one likes anything more than I like Star Wars.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not gonna fucking go. I was sure as hell wouldn't go to fucking Hawaii for
Why
a Star
would you
Wars
go to
con.
Chicago?
For a Star Wars con?
Yeah.
I don't need to go to a fucking con and listen to all the people bitch about The Last Jedi while I'm waiting in line. God.
It's the point that you're there with everyone that enjoys it, and you're like.
I just, for me, it's
Like
like
the-
just like I don't really collect things.
you're there
What's-
with everyone that enjoys bitching.
But I already know that I like it more than all of them, so I don't need to go.
You're all inferior to me. Why do I need to grace them with my presence?
Pretty much. No, it's just like, I don't know. I don't get a kick out of like going, sitting in an audience and being like, ooh, look, that person was in Star Wars.
But panels can be fun.
Panels are cool, but like, I don't know.
They're fun until people start asking stupid questions.
Exactly, and there's
Then I
always
get
gonna be
pissed.
dumb questions.
I was at a.
And like, sorry.
I was at a My Hero Academia panel
Mhm.
at Daishokan, and one of the people asked the voice actors what was their favorite wood. But then the voice actors really got into it, and they're like, "What a great question!" And I'm in the front row, and I'm like, "No,
It wasn't actually.
No, it wasn't. No, I don't fucking care.
Like, it's a fun question.
Yeah, and then someone was like a douche at like a couple panels I was at, and at this last anime convention.
It's a Brian Stars question.
Yeah, that is definitely Brian Starr's question.
I got dragged to a Kitsune Con once.
Oh,
but
that's a bad one.
But listen, it was like one of the first ones, I guess, in Appleton.
Yeah.
They had the Hello Kitty creator there.
Yeah, she's
That
cool.
panel was fucking sick.
I believe it.
It was great. Like, I didn't know anything about Hello Kitty, but I'm just like, I'll sit in this panel and listen, and they told some cool stories, and...
I know a cool story about Hello Kitty.
Okay.
She's not a kitty.
She's not?
Nope.
What is it?
It's a little girl with kitty ears.
Like a furry?
Yeah.
Ew.
Almost as bad as
I am
my
no longer
little...
turned on by Hello Kitty.
Oh, God.
Were you ever?
No.
I like that. No? But yeah, like, I wouldn't even go to... And I'm not knocking people who go. Like, that's cool that they're going to the Lost Convention. I'm just like, for me, that's just not a thing for whatever reason, it's just not a thing that I do. Like, I wouldn't even go to a Star Wars one. Like, that was in Chicago, it was so close, and I didn't even go to that. I'm just like, I don't want to, like, I'm going to look at all these booths, all these things that I want to get, but I'm going to be like, I don't want to spend the money on it, because it's just a thing, like, that I'm going to look at. I can't use it for anything. I don't know. It's like a weird thing. I used to love collecting things when I was younger. Now I'm just like, why? It doesn't do anything for me. Why do I want it?
Yeah, I mean...
Collecting equipment is much better.
Yeah, like, I like collecting things that are useful. Like equipment, yeah, exactly. Stuff that I can use or resell later. I know you can resell collectibles, but like it's a lot harder to sell those.
Yeah. You want to know something really funny?
What's that?
When I was a little kid, I had an intense baseball collection, baseball cards that someone gave me.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be a good idea to keep them together by putting a hole through all of them and putting a ball chain on it.
I'm so sorry. I actually have a very large football card collection from when I was younger. I have like signed rookie cards of Hall of Fame quarterbacks, not like Aaron Rodgers and Ben Roethlisberger and Rich Gannon.
And Roethlisberger, he didn't do anything wrong, so that's gotta be worse.
He won 2 Super Bowls and he's been to 3 or 4. Did something, supposedly.
I don't know sports.
Wasn't
it a rape or some shit? Or?
Here's the thing.
He wasn't convicted, just like Kobe.
If they reach that level, they've all done something bad. The question is, does anyone find out about it?
Yeah, did they get caught?
Yep. That's it. Whether or not they got caught.
I mean, Brett Favre finally got caught after he was like a lot older and no one cared anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to an anime convention this weekend.
Well, which anime, Milwaukee?
Yes, Anime Milwaukee. And it was pretty sweet because the first panel I got to go to, like right when we got there, was it had the writer and director for the I Love You, Colonel Sanders dating simulator.
Oh my god.
And it was pretty hilarious because since he was in it from day one, he wrote everything and directed it. He knew everything about it, obviously.
Mm.
And it was just so funny to hear that KFC actually came to him and his company with the idea for a dating simulator. Like that was all KFC's idea. And
that's funny.
Yeah.
They got some good people working there, I guess.
Yeah, and then
good people in the marketing
the
department.
creative team is hilarious because now they're coming out. I just saw an ad. I don't know if it was on Hulu or something, but for KFC Crocs. They're supposed to smell like KFC.
Whoa.
Yeah. Next big thing.
Until they smell like something else.
Depending on, depending
Athlete's
on the
foot?
person. Yeah.
Kevin from The Office.
Aw.
Those Crocs are ruined.
Or the Kleenex boxes.
Oh my god. Everyone take your shoes off, except you, Kevin. Stay on. I know.
Yeah, at the wedding, right?
Oh, yeah.
Kleenex shoes, and then he was like, I got 6 numbers. One more, and I'd have a whole full number.
Fuck. Dude. What'd you do this week? Nate? I almost called you Nathaniel, but I'm pretty sure that's not your name.
I worked.
This weekend? You worked over the weekend?
Oh, this weekend?
Do anything fun?
Or
Or did you be like me and sit at home?
I
I sat at home because I was sick, though. I had to starve myself.
Sick of life.
I took a nap.
Naps are good.
Yeah.
I wanted to take a forever sleep because I hadn't eaten in 3 days because I had to starve myself out.
I watched a lot of Narcos season 2.
Narcos? Ooh.
Narcos Mexico.
Doesn't that have Diego Luna in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Rogue One guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I don't know his name.
Yeah. Because you haven't seen Rogue One?
No.
That's right. You need to see that.
I also,
Like that should be something you watch before literally anything else because of how good it is.
That's what I hear. I hear it's good.
I discovered something kind of interesting too in the cartel realm,
What's that?
and that is that.
I like cartel stuff.
Do you?
Cartel stuff.
Nice.
Have you seen? Fuck, dude. What the fuck's the movie?
Escobar.
I gotta look it up now. Go ahead.
Pablo Escobar.
Mm-hmm.
There was a holdings company in his name by his brothers and son.
What's it called?
It's Escobar Inc.
Oh, okay.
And they sell merch,
For what?
including a foldable phone for $399. Way cheaper than
That's fucked up.
yeah. And it's advertised with Russian models.
Nice.
It's gold plated. It's kind of like the Samsung Galaxy.
Flip phone?
Galaxy, yes,
Yeah.
but the screen folds.
Ew.
They do what Samsung failed.
So it'd be like a Razor, but a touch screen.
Yeah.
That's hot.
A folding touchscreen for $400.
Did you have one before?
Yeah, but the screen didn't fold.
Why do you want?
I had a flip Android, which was pretty amazing, but this is a touchscreen folding screen. When all these other people are charging $1,400 and $1,500, these guys are asking for $400. That's pretty amazing. I can't imagine that it's incredibly durable, though.
I'm sorry, I'm having a fucking aneurysm trying to think of a movie name.
Who's in it?
Whoops. God damn it. That's what I'm trying to, hold on. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Me and
I'm trying to figure out the
Ashley
director of a specific movie
are
so I can look up the
kind of
movie name. Have you guys seen Sicario?
Yes.
Yeah, Nate has.
Cartel shit.
Oh,
This
fuck.
movie's
I
fucking
hear great
great.
things about it.
Another
yeah.
movie. This movie's fucking great.
That scene right there is like one of my favorites.
This one? Hold on.
It goes down in the traffic when they're waiting. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, that. Yeah, Adam, you like action dramas and stuff?
yeah.
Dude, this
Yeah.
movie's so fucking good. Emily Blunt, Benicio del Toro, I can't remember his name. Josh
I
Brolin.
love him.
Josh.
Josh Brolin
yeah.
is amazing.
If you like these people, this
Brolin, old boy.
he's in Old Boy.
He is in the Spike Lee remake.
I'm saying the remake.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
He was.
Oh, is he the guy?
The main character.
Oh fuck.
You've seen the second one too, right?
No, I did not
Old
catch
Boy
the.
2, Electric Boogaloo?
No,
Or
Sicario too. I did not catch the second one. Because it's just Del Toro's in that one, right? Not
I
the
love
other,
the whole
not the
thing.
other two, right? Like Blunt and Brolin aren't in the second one, right? Yeah, that's why I was just like, I'm gonna skip it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing though.
This director though is actually one of my favorite directors, Denis Villeneuve. He made some of my favorite movies of all time: Blade Runner 2049, Arrival, and Sicario. So
Oh.
good.
And
He's made a bunch of other good stuff too.
oh, they're remaking Dune.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
You
Is it
should see
necessary?
some of the. Oh, it looks. Pretty
This
interesting.
movie is going to be crazy. Denis Villeneuve, the director who's making it, he said he wanted to do the project so someone else wouldn't fuck it up.
Nice.
Yeah, apparently it's got like a massive budget, like $250 million or some shit.
Well, the first
No,
one was
not
pretty
every movie
amazing.
has that. That's like Avengers money.
Yeah, they're getting more and more scared to commit to things these days because of all the fuck ups.
Like Birds of Prey.
See, it's funny because that
I'm
movie actually made back its
disappointed
budget in
by-
the opening weekend with the international,
Did it? Oh,
Yeah.
with international?
Yeah. which is all that really matters. And it only had like a 40-something% drop off, so that means its audience retention was extremely high.
I just remember hearing that they changed the name of it to Harley Quinn and Birds of Prey because they were hoping that would.
Yeah, other movies have done that too.
So,
Like Edge of Tomorrow did that. They changed it to Live, Die, Repeat. You don't know what that movie is?
no.
It's also one of the greatest sci-fi movies of all time. Do you know what that is?
Me?
Yep. I would expect you to know what this is.
Is it with Tom Cruise?
Mm-hmm. And Emily Blunt.
Yeah, I do know
It's
that.
Groundhog Day, except
Yeah.
with, it's Groundhog Day mixed with Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, okay, I remember that movie. They changed the name of it to Live, Die, Repeat.
Yep, it was called Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I remember.
And then they
but,
changed it to
I saw it when it was called that.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, they changed it to Live, Die, Repeat.
That's just like in the show.
Yeah, yeah. That movie was pretty good. There's other movies that have done it as well, but that's just the one that came to mind.
Yeah, like The Professional. It was called Leon.
Oh, and then they just changed it to The Professional.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
That movie's pretty amazing.
I've heard that one's pretty awesome.
It's pretty. That's Natalie Portman. I think that's
Oh
her
yeah,
movie.
one of her
Gary Oldman.
super early ones.
Yeah, Gary Oldman. He's amazing in that movie.
Dude.
He's fucking psycho.
The police are coming. What do we do? Tell them you're doing your fucking job.
Only that would have been something.
You guys like Kirsten Stewart?
No.
Do you know what her one of her very first movies was?
Besides Twilight?
She's in a lot of stuff.
No idea.
Was it Saved?
I don't know.
Or is
what
that not her?
I don't know what that is.
Is that with Mandy Moore and with Macaulay
This
Culkin?
this movie also had Forrest Whitaker in it.
Oh, geez.
This is like a piece of trivia that I just happen to know. I wish I could look it up on there because I want to see if there's a different actress that's in it.
Do you remember what's it called?
I know it. Oh, it's called Panic Room.
Oh,
jeez.
She's
Jared
the-
Leto.
Is he in that?
Yeah, he's,
Oh,
he's
fuck.
the guy that robs them.
So is Whitaker. He's one of them.
Oh yeah,
But
Jared
yeah.
Leto's the one with dreadlocks or
Oh, okay.
cornrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's actually pretty good.
The first movie I seen with Forrest Whitaker was actually The Crying Game.
I don't know what that is. I haven't seen it.
Is he
I'm
always,
assuming it's good.
he just always had that weird eye problem. Forrest
It's
Whitaker?
just part of him,
That's
man.
him.
That's
Shit.
just who he is.
Like Owen Wilson.
Forrest Whitaker also in Rogue One.
Well, then. It all comes together.
As-
And in The Way of the Samurai.
What is that?
It's the way.
He goes around basically explaining how to be a samurai,
Oh, that's cool.
and
What about-
but he's like in the hood.
Yeah. Okay. That's
What?
the movie you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a really good movie.
Solid. All right.
So he deals with gangsters.
With swords and guns.
Yeah, with
That's neat.
as a samurai. would. And he's got a little protege.
It's a samurai would. It makes it so much easier.
God. That's solid.
Yeah, wasn't bad. I mean, see that's I spent my time watching movies like that instead of movies that I should be watching like Rogue One.
You ever get around to it? It's good. It's available to
I have
be
Disney
seen.
Plus.
Yeah, say like it's places that you have access to.
I can stop watching The Simpsons.
It's pretty good.
I have to start.
I'm saying The Simpsons are pretty good.
I have to start watching Inuyasha though. Those,
Oh yeah, weren't who? Was that you that me and Nate were talking about that too? Maybe not. Probably not.
wait, you know Inuyasha?
I know what it is. I
Oh,
never watched
yeah.
it. I just know it's like one of those. It's one of those animes that people are supposed to watch.
Yeah.
If they watch anime.
My wife wants to cosplay as one of the characters, and then all of a sudden our anime group that we have kind of just became like we'll all do one character. So now I don't know anything about it. And
You're just like, that's cool, guys.
yeah, now I have to
Thanks,
watch it. And
thanks for
pick a
including me.
character. I mean, they basically were like, "You're gonna do this character," and then someone else said, "Oh, I want to do that one," and then I was like, "Oh, I have to pick someone else now, but I don't know shit about it." So 7 seasons, and I can handle that.
It's only 7.
I
it's not too
have
bad.
still not seen
So what the fuck is? Oh, sorry. Continue.
Joker.
Me either.
I don't know
I
why.
haven't either, yeah.
I mean, is it out yet? Is it on video?
I have a
No.
good reason
But
for
that's
it.
why I haven't seen.
Because it's not on Netflix.
It's not on video yet.
It's not streaming.
Pretty much.
Parasite. I will probably rent both.
I mean, I definitely have to watch
I think it's all subbed. Like subtitles. I hope it is.
I'm
I
fine with that.
love reading
Yeah,
subtitles.
I'd rather do
the
sub
host
than
was,
dub.
so
Yeah, I love reading
What was
subtitles.
that? I've only been able to watch. There's like one foreign film that I watched dubbed, that I was actually okay with, because like, but it was a Norwegian film, so it wasn't like that far off.
Right.
So, but it was called Dead Snow, and it was amazing. It was a Nazi zombie
Nice.
in the mountains
You-
movie.
Did you see Overlord?
I watched that at your house.
Yes, you did.
We were
There's
doing
a sequel
kidding.
too.
It's
Overlord,
another
no.
Overlord.
No.
That's another Nazi zombie film. Like supposedly a really good one. Like a like actually a good movie
Well,
one.
then that's right.
Not like a D movie one. Like it's
Oh.
actually like a.
But Dead Snow was so good. Like it got
sounds
such a
cool.
Following
Like
that
it sounds cool.
They made a sequel for it. It was pretty sweet. And then the sequel though, they didn't even bother doing like a Norwegian version of it. They just did.
I think you told me about this. They actually just made it American or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, but they had the first actor from the first movie too, so it was pretty sweet.
Did he speak English poorly?
No, actually. I think they kind of like they probably told him like, hey, we're gonna do it and we're gonna do it like this though, so you better fucking learn it. Or maybe he just was really good.
Oh,
at
he spoke English fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the second movie, he did fine.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Did they like move it to America or did they do it
No,
over? Oh, okay.
It was.
There was just no explanation for
at
them
the
speaking
end-
English suddenly.
Yeah. At the end of the first movie, he gets in a car accident, and then the second movie starts with him in the hospital.
Oh.
So,
Alright.
yeah, but it's freaking great.
Interesting.
Recommend.
Nice.
Watch it.
What's the joke about that? The whole language thing.
I mean,
There was a Tom Cruise where everything's foreign until he starts speaking, and then the whole movie turns into English. What was his
is that
most
Valkyrie?
recent
Is that
movie?
Valkyrie?
Yes.
Was
Valkyrie.
that's the
Was
Kill
it?
la Hitler movie?
I don't think it was ever. I don't think they ever spoke German. I think it was always English.
Yeah, pretty sure. I think I saw.
So I saw that movie in theaters.
Yeah.
I think they went a whole up to a point speaking with.
They
the
might.
Rebels
They
Thinking of Inglourious Basterds?
until he comes out, and then. all of a
'Cause,
sudden
yes,
you're supposed to-
in Inglourious Basterds, he goes, "Would you like to switch to English since we both know that?"
Yeah, I always.
I
whenever-
love how he does it though in the scene. It's written really well
Oh,
into
God,
it.
is, Yeah.
It's one of my favorite scenes of all time.
Oh, it's
that
amazing.
that
The
scene-
intro is incredible.
Yeah.
I always tell people that if they've never seen Glorious Bastards, that it's like, yeah,
It's like the greatest slow burn movie of all time.
It is. But it's like, sure, there's like another language, but just know that you have to pay attention once they start speaking English, because then things are gonna get fucked up. That's all you gotta do. Is like, I mean, you should watch the whole thing.
And like, yeah, they should just be reading the stuff. I love it, man. I just like how Quentin Tarantino does his movies. He doesn't give a fuck.
I'm still waiting to see the Hollywood one.
I cannot
Cannot what?
recommend it enough.
No. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see it. I mean, it's a Quentin Tarantino film. You have to.
I'm just thinking, there's so many good movies this year. That movie, I think that movie and Ford vs Ferrari both could have won Best Picture if like Parasite hadn't come out this year.
Damn you, Parasite.
It's okay. I have
I mean,
no
yeah.
problem. I have no problem with it winning.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I think both those movies could have easily won because for me, Ford vs Ferrari is the best picture of the year. I think the more I think about it, the more I'm just like that movie should have won because it's so good.
It just has nothing that like I care about at all.
Me either, but
Oh my
I say
God.
me either, but I still thought it was the best one.
What
So
name?
I just realized what Jojo Rabbit is. I saw trailers for it, but I didn't
Yeah.
yeah,
really put it
that
together
movie
with
is
the
fucking
title and then all the talk about
great.
it.
Except for it's got what's her face?
Now that I'm looking at the
Scarlett
pictures-
Johansson.
No.
Oh, Rebel Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just not a good actress.
I was gonna say could do without her, but
She just makes like self-depreciating jokes and talks with her accent, and it's bad.
that was like her thing from day one with her.
Yeah,
because
but that
it's
she
perfect.
it's fine when she's doing that, like as a bit part.
Yeah.
I don't want you in like
well,
a
that makes
not,
her
yeah, I don't want
a,
you in like a bunch of stuff doing that though.
That makes her a female version of Chris Farley.
But he's
That's
way
an insult
funnier.
to Chris,
Yeah, it's like a huge insult to Chris Farley. Is it though?
Yeah. So what is that Uncut Gems movie about?
I heard that that's good.
It's kind of like a gangster movie.
Because yeah, that's like I have a coworker that loves Adam Sandler.
It's like a big dramatic turn for him.
Yeah.
Also has some of like the most fucks in a movie in a long time.
Or Spike Lee.
90 Metascore. That's pretty good. He didn't. Did you hear the thing he said? He's just like, if I don't get nominated for this movie, I swear to God, I'll go back to start making shit movies again. He like said it that way or some shit. It was really funny.
He got nominated though, right?
No, he did not.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he's gonna. I think he like resigned a contract with
Jack
Netflix
and Jill,
or something. What's up?
Punch Drunk Love.
What about it?
I don't think I ever saw that one.
No.
No. There's like
That was
I've seen like 3/4 of his movies.
kind of his attempt at drama.
That and Click.
Click was real good.
Yeah.
You know, one thing about Adam Sandler is he is a very lucky person that has gotten to work with Kate Beckinsale more times than anyone should be able to.
It's the beauty of being your own director. So you can pick a girl you want to kiss in your movies. That was Fred
Yet he
Durst.
keep,
Fred Durst
yet
said
he
that,
keeps.
yeah.
I was gonna say yet he keeps choosing to kiss Jennifer Aniston.
About the music video for
Behind Blue Eyes.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They had Halle Berry in it. And
Oh.
people were like, "Man, how did you fix it so that you get to make out with Halle Berry?" And like, I directed it. That's how it's done.
That's
Hi,
funny.
Colin. Yeah.
Colin Trevorrow. What? Just kidding.
Oh man. But favorite Adam Sandler film is probably
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
Ew, that's a good movie, but like, you got like, but you have like Happy Gilmore, The Waterboy, Mr. Deeds, 50 First Dates, Big Daddy, all these movies that are just better than
I just, me and a friend have a close connection with Little Nicky where
Oh.
we would rent it at the Little Myra Library,
Oh God.
and then we would return it and then check it right back out. So we always had it and we were always watching it. It was either we were watching that or South Park Over London on and that was like in 7th or 8th grade.
That's funny. Yeah, like I like Little Nicky's fine, but like, it's like one of the ones I'm just like, I'd rather watch. Every single day I'd rather watch The Waterboy or like
Oh no.
Happy Gilmore. For me, Happy Gilmore is like the quintessential Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, I mean that was
And then
like
Mr. Deeds.
That was like his biggest one was Happy Gilmore.
It's just so good.
I mean, but what came up first, Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore?
Madison, right? I'm pretty sure.
I think so
Madison.
too.
Yeah.
I said that started it all, and then
Oh yeah.
after Happy
I,
Gilmore,
I like Billy Madison.
Okay.
Like we have the sound clips. Like
Oh yeah, we do.
like yeah, like we have the sound clips. Like that movie's a little too wacky for me. Like
But it's got Chris Farley.
Hey, Junior.
Well, that Veronica Vaughn is one hot tamale. Yeah, her and I totally got it on. No,
God.
you didn't.
Did I talk to you guys about? I don't know why this kind of reminded me of it because it's just like dumb. Did I talk to you guys how I watched Wet Hot American Summer a couple months ago?
No, but I love it.
Do you like that movie?
Oh hell yeah! Have you watched all of the Wet Hot American Summer stuff?
No, but the reason I watched the movie was because the shows looked interesting on Netflix. I'm like, I want to be able to watch these, so I'm gonna watch the movie, and the movie was good.
Yeah.
I was like surprised at it.
It's a cult classic.
Oh yeah, I could tell. I'm like, man, this is like a really dark, really weird, like cult movie. I can tell, but like, it's
And
really funny.
It's just amazing, like all the other.
All the big name people in it
Yeah.
that
Like
weren't big.
Bradley
That
Cooper,
weren't big then.
That was his first movie.
Yep.
And then.
Like that's whack.
Yeah. Right next to Amy Poehler
hmm
and Paul Rudd's in it. Johnny Benjamin.
Like so many people.
Yeah.
But like, I like how in the shows they are just like playing themselves younger selves, but as the older people.
Yeah.
It's so weird, meta, and like,
The TV show is pretty amazing.
it's whack, but it's
Yeah.
funny.
I loved it. And then they.
I'm like 2 episodes. I watched like 2 episodes.
Oh,
of
okay.
it.
It is great.
I started watching the first day of camp one
Yeah. Yeah.
because there's another one, right? They just did like the 10 years later one now.
Oh yeah. I watched that one too. But then they also did they have like a documentary
Oh,
or something
God.
like that of it.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it is amazing.
I'll get back to those someday.
They actually.
I can only watch so much of those at once because they're just so crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like a little. It's like watching The Office the first time I could. I had to like only watch it in little bits at a time, so it was like too awkward.
I'll give you
With
that.
Michael,
Yeah.
I can only handle so much of Michael at first.
Understandable. But I mean, Andy Bernard's that way, so.
As a boss, yes.
Yes.
Just curious, everybody out there, can you hear us good enough? Me and Adam?
I'd like to think people can hear me because I'm a loud boy.
I say I had to have you come back like
Yeah,
behind
I
the.
backed up a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh wait.
What?
That's weird. Hold on. That's whack, yo.
What?
It looks like the Yeti is being used, but why? Oh wait. Hold on.
Someone trying to Skype? and
Hold
call?
on. Oh wait. Hold on.
Has anyone seen The Curse of Oak Island?
No, but it looks dope.
I have not. Jim, folks.
What?
Yeah, is everything alright over there? Really quick away now.
Oh,
Sure
yeah.
thinking, folks.
Is that Jake?
Yes.
Jake, no one knows what that means.
Sure don't.
No one knows.
Oh, maybe he's talking about Curse of Oak Island.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like on that was whack, yo. On like the over camera,
Yeah.
it like showed because like I have the two labeled. I have like the mixer and the Yeti labeled as two separate audio inputs. It showed the audio coming from the Yeti, but I'm like, wait, the Yeti's plugged into my Mac over there. So how could that be happening? That's why I was like clicking. I'm like, can you like stop going from that one and actually going the right? But yeah, we should be going
Everything
fine.
should be fine.
Yeah, it should all be good. Yeah, that's why you got me worried for a second. I was like, wait, I should probably check, I guess.
Yeah, Colin said something about if I was muted. Which, I mean, who would want that? I was gonna say, did you see that,
You're definitely not, because
did
I can watch. I'm looking at the audio bounce up and down when you speak.
you see that, Lil Dicky is coming out with his show?
Well, isn't that the reason he canceled the tour?
Yeah.
Well, and now it's finally here.
Yeah.
It looks pretty fucking cool.
It's called Dave. It's about his story. Well, it's, probably loosely.
What's
Yes.
a
Lil Dicky?
What's a little Dicky?
The rapper? Jewish rapper kid?
Oh,
Oh, he has an amazing song called Molly. It's like based on like his becoming of a rapper, and it's got Brandon Urie to sing the chorus. It's amazing. Just a really good slow rap song, and then the chorus is all awesome singing. But yeah, it's like he left his like home. I forget if it was like if he lived on the West Coast or in the Midwest, but to go to California to become a rapper, and he like cashed in all of his like bat mitzvah money and all that stuff. And he first was out there doing like graphic design for a company, but since he learned how to do advertisement, he started to try to advertise himself and become a rapper, and it worked out very well.
interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, no, he was doing a tour, or he was going to do a tour with him, DJ Mustard, and Oliver Tree, and we had tickets for that, and then he canceled everything because he got the TV deal, which sucked for us because we were going to go see him with the Raiders. And that was when I first heard of Oliver Tree, and I looked into him, and I was pretty excited to see him, and then he blew up.
I liked this most recent song where he's smashing stuff in his room.
Which one, Dickie or Oliver Tree?
Oliver Tree.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Oh, it's so cool. Hey, do you remember the bearded man, the bearded guy?
Oh, from Walk Off the Earth?
The end of the song where he keeps throwing the plates as part of the rhythm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All their cover songs that they did.
Well, Oliver Tree's song, he just throws everything in his room and it's all as the percussion.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Remember what the song's called?
I do not. I can probably tell you pretty soon.
You gotta think of the bearded guy from Walk Off the Earth.
Yeah, sorry.
Sad.
What song are you trying to find out?
It was an Oliver Tree song.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he
None of them.
he started on like Vine with some friends as like this character, and just started making music, and he eventually now he's signed Red Bull Records.
Hmm.
That song Alien Boy that he has, that's a really good one. Highly recommended.
Is
He's,
he like comedy, or is it like real music?
No, his music's legit.
But he plays the character right into the ground.
Yeah. Like he has a song called Hurt, and you know it's more about like the chorus is like I'm sorry that I hurt you, sorry that it got that bad, something like that, and but then he says that the lyrics are actually about a time when he was like 12 years old in a scooter tournament competition.
Oh my
and
god.
He like crashed and got hurt by his scooter or something like that. But he actually did grow up like doing aggressive scooting. I don't know what you call it.
Colin actually showed me some YouTubers that I looked at a couple times, and all of a sudden he showed up on their channel.
Yeah, because he started
As
with a group of YouTube friends.
as Oliver
The
Tree.
character.
Yeah.
I think it was. I don't think he was called Oliver Tree right away though. I think he had a different name, and then like his thing was that he like sells cigarettes or smokes to kids, or something like that. I think that's.
Oh
what it
no.
was.
Well, his name was something close to Tree.
Maybe it was Trey.
It's almost real. It's in Wikipedia.
This merch is solid.
Yeah,
Oh,
that.
there's the scooter.
Yeah.
There is a scooter.
In the video.
It's
for,
giant.
In the video for Hurt, he had them make him a giant one, and he got crucified on it.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
and there's a making of the video too,
Yeah.
in which he is more Oliver Tree, and nobody likes Oliver Tree.
Yeah. It's like it's got to be an act.
Everybody hates him.
Oh
And,
no.
yeah, so it's like it talks about how he like for the video of Hurt, they spent like $2 million on it or something like that. So he had to, or they spent so much money on it that within the first like couple days or something, he had to get at least 2 million views on YouTube.
Oh,
to
no,
make
that's-
the money for it.
That's whack.
But he did. But
Oh, he did it.
yeah, but he, in order to get like the money to do everything in the first place, in the making of the video, he like impersonated his manager or something like that,
Right.
like over the phone to sound like him and to get the approval for everything. So it's like a 10, 13-minute video like making of, and like in the video he has like a jacket that's like 5 times bigger than him or something like that, and like. It just he just like freaks out at the tailoring place, like saying like and all
And
the character.
He loves to use that design that goes on generic styrofoam cups from cheap
You can
restaurants.
see on the middle video for Alien Boy, if you look closely at him riding the horse, he's got that 80s that 80s thing that they like he said always put on cups.
This
Right
thing.
there.
Yep.
Yep.
I see it. Yep. That's funny.
So yeah, he definitely has got the character and the look down and just rolls with it. And he is pretty funny on social media too.
That's how you got to do it nowadays.
Yeah. In the making of the video, it was
Well, that's how D'Antler did it.
yeah. I mean,
Invented over-the-top characters and played them to. Yeah. Oh. Speaking of, you're gonna be overjoyed, Caleb. Oats Studio.
What?
Oats Studios has a bunch of movies, little movies released. I think I watched the Raka one.
whoa.
Yeah. Okay, now these are. Yeah, that's the one I watched. It's friggin' amazing. And this is. What's his face?
This looks like Blomkamp.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
What?
Neil Blomkamp, the guy we were talking about last week that did like District 9.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All
gotcha.
these,
Or
all
2 weeks
those
ago, I'm
are
not
all
sure.
movies he just released.
actual full movies or just like
They're
mini?
shorts.
They're
he
short,
he does
like
short films now.
15-minute movies, and they're just amazing.
It's cool that he did an Anthem one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Like,
like,
that-
legit for the movie or the
Like
video game.
that's sick. It makes me want to see a movie about that game.
Looks like District 9-ish.
He has a very specific style.
Good.
It is good. It's gritty. It makes stuff look realistic. Like, look at that,
It's like Chappie.
right? It do look that way.
No, Chappie came from something too. An anime. I tell you.
Oh, it's like Halo there.
Eh. Like, kind of, I guess.
That, the one you just passed, is so good and creepy. Raka? Yeah. Actually, even,
Raka
do you
Flocka
see that?
Flocka.
It has Sigourney Weaver in it.
Wasn't she in Chappie?
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
she works with him
Yeah, I was gonna say.
pretty, like, semi-frequently.
Oh, that's a thing now?
She
I
was,
didn't know,
I thought
okay.
she was just, like, in a couple of his things, right? Like,
I just thought it was
Hey,
the
you
one.
made one after me.
What?
Adam?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where?
After Zygote and before God. Makes sense.
Oh. I see. Interesting. Alright, I wonder where the bathroom is.
I was gonna say we're not okay. Were you not showing people on the
No.
stream what we were looking at? What's it? Oakstudios.com. That's how you can see us.
I showed him for a second.
Oats.
Oaks. Oh yeah. Oaks. So you're saying
What were you asking about?
Chappie was based
Oh,
on
yes.
an anime?
Yes.
Yes, I can say. I need to know that because I enjoy the anime. Chappie was a pretty amazing movie. Which, as we were saying, also had Sigourney Weaver in it. And Hugh Jackman as a rugby douchebag.
Mm. With a killer mullet.
Yeah. That mullet was something else. I don't think I would ever try that. I think the last time I tried a mullet was in grade school and I didn't know any better.
Speaking of things that you're not supposed to do, have you noticed? I'm rocking the mustache.
Yeah, I didn't want to comment on your pervert mustache, but
Porn stash.
sure, if you want to call it that. There actually was a local wrestler named Pornstache.
Yeah, well, he got it from Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what everyone was saying. And then he changed his name to Peach Schwanz.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I seen him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did.
Till I fell asleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the wrestling event we went to that you fell asleep. Only Nate can be watching a wrestling match.
Hey, it's my motherfucking superpower, man.
Yeah, and fall asleep. And we
You
are,
know, in a live wrestling match.
yeah, I think it was a fatal 4-way match too. And all of a sudden, like me and everyone that was in our group, we were watching the match, and then someone from like the right side of us starts
Noticed,
chanting, "Wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up!" And lo and behold, I turn to my right, and there's Nate asleep in a chair during a fatal 4-way match at a live wrestling event.
Hey, I worked hard that day.
You drank a monster before the event too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to drink 3 or 4 a day.
I think actually I used to too.
Had blood pressure over 200.
I think I'd have a friend's parents go to Sam's Club and buy 24 packs, and then I would bring 3 a day to work.
I feel like sometimes I was meant to operate that way.
I don't think anyone remembers operate that way.
I haven't had any in 4 years.
I dropped Monster and started drinking Water Joe. So I thought it'd be better for me. So I drink coffee and Water Joe.
I really should do that.
I mean,
Instead of the diet soda, I should drink Water Joe.
yeah, tastes like water. If you ever had it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It's
have.
like that. But with caffeine.
You know, it has a little bit of a bitter flavor where the caffeine is concerned.
I think you're making that up.
I'm not.
I think you are. Want to fight?
Can we?
I mean, if you want me to kick your ass right now in front of everybody, or if your fucking stash or what.
No, that's not what will happen. There will only be two things happening.
You hitting me and my dick in your face. Whatever. Caleb, you missed a lot.
Actually, we should probably pause this and go do something different, Adam. For a
Okay,
second. Yeah.
Show me a little thing or two.
Yeah, let's go do something unrelated to what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, okay. We're going to recite the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like whenever you're like, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and not masturbate about.
Masturbate about something else.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I'm a little confused about that, but yeah.
Looks like she's a little confused about a couple things too. Like whether or
Our
not.
audio's not shit anymore.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Was it? Was it?
It was. It was using one of the webcam fucking audios, so.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yep.
First the Yeti, then a webcam.
Well, it wasn't
mic.
using the Yeti, but yeah.
Does that mean
I
we have
fixed
to? Does that mean we have to tell Colin he was right?
I mean, he wasn't wrong.
I mean, he's probably not even watching anymore, so. I'm sure we don't have to tell him anything.
Yeah.
If anything.
Because I brought it up.
Yeah, much better. See, there you go. Okay, people are. Caleb
Yeah,
did
don't
it.
worry. I knew. As soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, fuck.
See, that's why Caleb is the man.
I forgot to plug the mixer in before we started. I just forgot to plug it into the computer.
Well then,
I just realized I'm like, oh, fuck. I probably should have plugged that in.
man, it only took us about like a half hour to figure it out, but
Whatever.
here we are.
I suck. That was like an hour almost.
Was it? I thought we started at like 7:45 or something. Either way, it was a very late start. Wouldn't expect anything less.
It says we've been live for 52 minutes.
Oh, really? Wow, I have not been paying attention.
Clearly.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's okay.
Time goes faster when you're not drunk.
I
Man,
don't.
that's crazy. There's a mic
Maybe.
in front of your face, and yet you decided to not talk into it.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, Nate's mic didn't go out. It's just he's not talking into it.
How's this?
Nate,
Marginally better.
Now that Caleb's back, you could have him actually. You could have him look up the thing you're trying to find instead of you doing it on your phone.
Well, I don't know how to describe it.
It's pretty easy. Caleb, you could just probably Google
What are you looking for?
what anime is Chappie based off of.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be pretty easy.
Yeah, Nate. I think he can handle it. Yeah, this is stupid not being drunk. I shouldn't do this anymore.
I could have told you that. Tetraval.
Wow, Nate, you really didn't take him that long at all.
I guess. Let's see. That's just the first thing that came up.
No.
It's based on Blomkamp's 2004 short film, Tetraval.
Well, that's...
So it's based on his own thing.
I was going to say, it's based off his own?
Nope.
Nate says no, Caleb.
Well,
Appleseed.
Oh, I saw Appleseed. I saw that like a long fucking time ago.
Now that I say it, I'm like, wow, how did I forget that? But yeah, Appleseed.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that with a friend who's dead now. What?
Henry's not dead.
No.
He just doesn't talk to anyone.
No, it was my friend Johnny Gistinger.
Oh.
That's pretty funny, though. I went and visited him, and then he died, and then I went to his funeral.
Well, don't visit me.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. You're going to move into that new apartment with Brian and his brother, and then I'll never visit you ever. Because that's the choices you're making. But I got my hair cut after the funeral, and the lady cut my hair. Like I said, I just came back from like South Carolina, and she's like, "Oh, well, who was there?" And I was like, "Oh, my friend was there." And she said, "Oh, do you think you'll be going back anytime soon?" I was like, "Well, I just went there for his funeral, so probably not." She's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I was like, "You didn't freaking
Get
know."
fucked, hairstylist lady.
Oh, it was fine. She didn't know. I
right,
laughed
no,
at it.
I'm saying like get wrecked. I guess like sucks to suck.
Should have just started crying in the chair.
Just broke down.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. Why did the chicken cross the Mobius strip,
Who said that?
Jake?
Of course he fucking.
Why did the semen cross the
I'm
road?
gonna ban him from the chat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Because I accidentally wore the wrong sock.
Yeah, but heard that one before, Caleb.
I like how Jake's like, I think Nate's went out again because he didn't talk into it.
No, I don't hear my voice like I did before.
What? Oh, it's because I turned everyone down a touch.
Oh, okay.
I'll turn it back up.
So we just have to talk louder.
You like this better?
No, God, no.
That was pretty loud.
Wow.
Is that better?
Wow.
I don't like anything about myself, so no.
Wow.
Okay, so I can't hear my own voice, but
You just could before though.
yeah,
Nothing that I did changed.
No, it's fine. I can hear. I know it's on because if I touch, I can hear it touching the cable.
It's fine.
I
It's
hear that.
fine.
It's all good.
Nate, you were gonna say something.
No,
Yes, you were.
I wasn't. I answered the joke.
No, and then you were just about to say something, and then you stopped because Caleb said that he didn't change it, or it was the same.
What were we? No, I was gonna say that if I touch the cable, I can hear it, so I know it's on.
Riveting,
just don't hear my
riveting
voice.
stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't worth. It wasn't worth dragging up that memory.
I don't think Caleb wants you to indulge Jake on his joke.
Oh, I just asked him in chat why.
Oh, that was you asking him. I thought that was Nate.
No, I did that.
The studio is located in North Dakota.
It's in Vegas.
I don't know if Caleb wants us to give that information. Oh,
I just
Oh.
said Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, because that's where it's located.
sure. Or is it?
They can figure out where. They don't have to know.
Just geolocate it with the satellite constellation and other technical words.
Nate, did you see the answer to the joke?
No.
To get to the same side.
Oh.
Because it's a Mobius strip.
Oh.
Good job, Jake.
So some of us aren't smart,
He was
and
just
they might
dying.
not, they might not get that joke.
to-
You know,
Can I switch this to like a heart emoji? I can't do it.
if
I'm so
if any of
sorry.
you guys want to explain it to some people watching that might not get that joke, you guys can go ahead because I'm just not gonna explain it.
What's that?
Saying if you guys want to explain it to anyone watching that doesn't get that joke,
A Mobius strip is basically a
listen up, people.
plane of existence. Well, it's like, if it's just basically, it looks like it's a curve that would like be a loop, but like it's a fucked up thing where you walk on one side and you go around the corner and then you come out on the other side. And then it's just all...
It's like that painting Crazy Stairs.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to describe it. It's the Crazy Stairs painting, basically.
Yeah, but it's
It's how time travel works,
it's
too.
an infinity logo.
But the Infinity Stairs does the same thing.
Yeah, so that's for anyone that didn't understand that's listening. Just so they know. Haha, I got the joke though, so I'm not smart.
I do enjoy that. It was a good one.
Yeah, that's why
So you guys gonna go see Sonic?
I want to. I just,
I heard that Jim Carrey is awesome in that.
of course he is.
Now, who plays the voice of Sonic?
I actually,
It sounds familiar,
I know him because he's on Comedy Bang Bang.
and I'm sure they wanted
His Instagram
voice,
handle
but they
is
couldn't get him.
rejected. Ben Schwartz. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Is Neil
Dan Schwartz.
McDon? No, however you pronounce that. He's got to be a bad guy in the movie, right? Because he's typecasted as a bad guy in everything he does.
That's just what he do.
Yeah.
I have a old boss who kind of looked like him.
Ooh. Was he a bad guy?
No.
Was he a horrible boss?
No, he was a good boss. My favorite
No.
boss. He used to be a cop in L.A. though, or in the Southern California.
He's seen some things. He wouldn't recommend it.
He's seen some things. I have a sneaking suspicion that like he was a cop during the L.A. riots, because like that's just the time he was there, and he was like, I think he said he was like a cop around in like San Diego area, like a little south of L.A. So he might have been pulled up to help with that.
And
But he had left there because he got T-boned and his like hand got injured, so that he had to like be medically discharged because he couldn't draw his weapon anymore properly.
yeah, I guess you can't pick up a pencil.
Well, no, I'm saying like it didn't get mangled. Like he was who wasn't it's just like it's just like stiff and stuff.
Draw his gun.
You know what I'm saying? He couldn't draw his gun anymore. He's a sketch artist.
Yes.
No, he was not.
Oh.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't
Yeah, he got T-boned.
shoot black people.
Pretty much. Exactly. Exactly what I'm getting at.
Yeah. It would be very ineffective nowadays.
He made some racist jokes. I was like, you definitely were in California during the
Yeah.
riots.
Or Florida.
Because I know he was a cop in the early 90s.
Man, some people have all the luck.
Wow. Fug.
But so Sonic the Hedgehog, huh?
Oh, I was
I'm just
trying to move on the conversation
Yeah.
a little bit because it was stalling out.
You haven't seen it yet, though?
No, I haven't gone to a movie in a long
Oh.
time.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know what it is with me. I'm just forcing myself to go. I can't do
I
it.
just like sitting at home and watching movies there.
Yeah.
Last time you went to a movie, you complained about it.
Star Wars? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's probably why it's still a bad taste in my mouth from that.
I think the last movie I saw in theaters was it was John Wick 3. Yeah. I was gonna say it was Detective Pikachu, but then it was after we saw John Wick 3.
I wish
right
the
after.
last movie I saw was still Ford versus Ferrari, but then I went and saw Star Wars and I
We
was sad.
get it. You like that movie a lot.
Mr. DJ Angle, explain really quick why we don't talk about politics.
Because it's just I'm gonna argue with you.
Oh yeah, because people don't agree with us, so we don't.
You can talk about politics if you just say, Caleb, we need you to not.
Yeah, but why
Participate.
bother? Why bother when we can just talk about movies instead? Something we know more
We
about.
talk
Something
on
we
the
can
show
all
on IC
enjoy.
Live. On IC Live, we talk politics for like a solid 45 minutes each show.
But don't you guys all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot easier.
Do you guys not agree?
No, we agree, but not with you. So
I don't have to agree.
I know, but
If you want me to not say anything or counter argue, I will not.
no, I'd just rather not talk politics instead.
Because I can just like not listen to it, and then I won't care.
Nah, we could just talk about movies. I'd rather do that. And
Something
anime.
I think you
something
guys.
we can all enjoy.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk some shit, but I won't.
Water parks.
No, something like actual shit talk. That's just trolling.
Yeah.
The-
Trollololo.
They're perfectly proficient at the music that they play. It's just boring. It's just very boring to me, not
Yes.
to others.
Yes, not to me,
And
my
I've
wife,
never-
and like 12-year-old girls. Back off.
Oh man. Yeah.
Their concert in Chicago, there was a lot of adults there, so. But I did really hate that there was definitely kids getting dropped off by their parents.
Oh no.
I was really pissed about
You're
that.
like, is this a Disney band?
Well, their song Dream Boy
Is this R5?
their song Dream Boy is played on Disney radio. Which the lead singer was like super excited about
I
that.
love when I get proven right.
Well,
Instantly.
they're so really good. But I was just pissed off because it's like my parents would never, like, especially in Chicago for one, but it's like my parents would have never just like taken me to a concert and just be like, all right, see ya.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Do you remember Warped Tour had the daycare for adults?
What?
Yeah.
No,
Is it a bar?
So they bring their kids and then they just fuck off.
Yep, they go to this tent and hang out with other adults that brought their kids.
It's pretty awesome. If it was a bar.
I was gonna say, fucking better have a bar.
Yeah, if you can
Just
just
have,
have
like, some-
adults in the tent, you
Mhm.
better have a fucking bar.
Yeah,
Or at least
and
some
ESPN
TV,
Plus.
I was say some TV with sports on it.
Yeah.
I remember the last time we were there, me and David spent a lot of time in the monster truck.
Oh yeah, the Monster energy drink truck because it was
Paul Rudd there?
it was air conditioned. No, we would always go to.
Role models. Right.
Oh no, there was what was their energy drink?
I don't know.
Unleash the Beast.
Yeah, some dumb
some
shit.
bull thing.
Minotaur.
Minotaur. That's
Yeah,
it. Yes.
Minotaur.
But yeah, when we would always go to Chicago Warp Tour because it was on Saturday, and the shittiest thing about Chicago Warp Tour was there was
It in
no shade.
Chicago?
Well, yes, it was in Chicago, but there was no shade anywhere.
Ew.
Yeah, like
Put up some tents.
yeah, they did. Well, the only tents that they had were for like the bands for their merch. Otherwise,
Bruh.
yeah,
We spent
up-
time under a semi-trailer.
Put up some
Yeah.
fucking beer tents. Let's go.
we watched Palisades.
on the Kevin Says stage.
Yeah, they were on the Kevin Says stage, and we only went over there at first was because there was a giant semi that had like the sun on the other end, so there was some shade on the semi, and people were like sitting underneath it and all that shit too. It was horrible. And then, but the Monster Energy truck, they opened it up, and there was a Monster bar on the inside, and they had air conditioning in the truck. This is where we saw Census Fail, Silverstein. I think Atreyu was on that stage, and Crown the Empire, and Crossfaith.
Yep, Crossfaith.
Fuck yeah.
Crossfaith?
Yes.
Crossfade.
Crossfaith.
What the fuck is that?
From, is it Korea?
No.
Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're amazing.
Okay.
They're
Amazing.
Did you
Sounds cool.
what did you think
They're
of
hardcore as fuck. They're really heavy. Their
what
new
did-
song?
What did you think of the change?
Badass.
Yeah?
It's fucking badass.
Kind of a little bit of aggro punkish kind of
Very,
in there, yeah. It's
very great.
like
It was pretty funny when we...
they kind of dropped the metal thing a little bit.
A little bit, but not...
I don't like when bands do that.
No, they're really fucking good, though. You should check them out. It was funny because since they're from Japan, they speak with a dialect, and the lead singer of the band was like, "We flew here for 4 hours to pray with you guys this morning." And I was like, "Leave the religion out of this, dude. Let's just hear the music. Come on."
Fug.
Yeah.
You guys like Beartooth?
And
I
they're
do.
yellow from alcohol too.
Oh yeah, they live that chug life of Jägermeister.
Oh,
One of the bass player was just chugging Jägermeister the whole time on stage.
It's a good
I
way.
think
to
that's
get
why
a-
he wasn't at the meet and greet after.
It's a good way to get a stomach ache.
Yeah. Oh. And they're Asian, so they their body like they get drunk faster.
'Cause they're
Whatever.
tiny.
Yeah. That was something in my motorcycle safety class. The instructor said if anyone here is Asian, which there was one guy, he was like, "I'm sorry, but just so you know, you'll get drunk a lot faster. So I don't recommend drinking and driving your motorcycle." Period. You shouldn't. But either way, he said something about Beartooth.
Jake wants to know what's in your cup.
I
Oh.
already answered it.
Oh.
No, getting crunked as fuck.
Sparkling flavored water.
Hey Jake, what about this one?
Do that again. And the camera's on it.
Ooh.
Boom.
Shit, sugar.
Look
Duh.
at that.
You were saying something about Beartooth?
I just, y'all like Beartooth?
Yeah.
I like them.
They good? Or he good?
Did you hear about when
He wrote that whole EP and recorded it
yeah,
himself.
he's amazing. Caleb Shomo?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was they did a set at Warp Tour once with members of Silverstein and Beartooth, and they called it Silvertooth. That's pretty fucking sweet. I like never heard of Beartooth until I like at Warp Tour. I was walking by and there was a huge line at a tent, and I was like, I just said to someone in the line, I was like, "Well, who are these guys?" And they said Beartooth, and I was like,
I just like.
I was very
I was
surprised.
just obsessed with them because I was obsessed with Attack.
Yeah,
So and then Caleb Shomo, his name's Caleb, so obviously I have to like him.
you have to. It's the law.
Obviously, and he
That's
also,
why
he
I'm-
produces great records. So I, was
I like the lead
He's
singer.
kind of he's like one of my. He's
I'm-
definitely like a engineering idol, I guess,
Well, understandable.
because he makes great records.
I like the lead singer of Taking Back Sunday personally because his name's Adam, so I have to.
I like Adam Lazarus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Maroon 5. Just kidding.
He's all right.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
He's got LA tattooed on his chest.
Yeah. Did you see that meme with Michael Scott? He's got Scranton tattooed on his like chest, and he's got like tattoos of Jan and
I
Holly.
think
and,
I've seen that.
Yeah, I got it on my phone. I can show you later.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say though? Fuck, threw me off guard.
What were you talking
God damn
about? I don't know what you were going to talk about.
Talk about something. Nate and I were contemplating. We were going to do a different kind of podcast where we talked about bands and their discography. And for the first episode, we did Attack Attack.
Oh my God.
And so
Probably one of my favorite.
that's how I
bands of all
first
time.
found out about Caleb Shomo.
Mhm.
And while we recorded the episode, we never listened to Beartooth, and I really liked
What was the first song you guys listened to them by?
the In Between.
Oh, okay.
Oh my fucking god!
The first song that I heard, because there was like the first I heard like the first demo release for their EP.
Yeah,
Was "I Have a Problem." That was the first song they released for that.
I don't know if I know that song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I
I can play it for you. Hold on.
yeah, like for our first episode, we're talking about Attack Attack, and we listened to all three of their albums, and the third one, where Caleb Shomo did the singing for it or whatever, and then I just was like, oh, it says this guy's in Beartooth? Oh, I haven't heard them. I should probably check them out. And that, you look at them now, and it's like, yeah, Adam, you probably fucking should have. Can people listening to the show hear this?
Yeah. It does that.
It does.
Does this. That. And I gotta play small clips. It does this.
Do you want to get sued?
And then to do this.
So that's pretty sweet.
And then to do this. I do that.
Okay.
That's what that song do. That's the first time I heard of them. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
I was like, that's a
please.
great. I like that combo. I love how he mixes his albums.
All right. So back to Attack Attack and Beartooth and all that. Does anyone
never
remember
left.
Yeah.
when
Still on that subject.
Wendy's was roasting everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
So
Caleb Shomo asked them to roast them without mentioning an Attack
without
Attack.
mentioning Attack Attack, roast us without mentioning Attack Attack. And Wendy's replied, but who's the Rock without the people's elbow?
Oh, such a good reference. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That was my favorite song by them, so I was pretty happy about that.
This is a good song.
Yeah.
That whole album just kills it.
Yeah.
Somebody came suddenly, dude. That album.
Crabcore motherfucker.
Oh my god. They invented a genre.
Yeah, I know, right? That's pretty fucking sweet.
That's
I found that out on the first episode of that podcast we never did anything with, too.
that album's so good.
It really is.
Austin Carlisle, the
Yeah.
vocalist then too.
Met him
We talked about...
Now he's of Mice and Men.
again.
Again? Oh.
Did he leave?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
We made jokes that it's like the thing about Austin Carlisle is
Wait, he like starts bands, leaves them.
Well, yeah,
starts another band.
you can have him in your band and you'll make it famous, but then he'll leave you. So and then he'll be like, y'all just got Carlisle'd. Bam.
Fuck.
I had a fan when I was in my band that he started his own band, and all of a sudden, like, they were supposed to be like a pop band. Like, he really liked Forever the Sickest Kids. Like, that was like one of his favorite bands. And then he was talking to me at one of our shows, and he's like, yeah, I got really pissed though, so I think I might leave my band because everyone wants to get like heavy. Like, my guitarist like just started listening to Ozzy, and like, I don't want to go that route though, and they want to scream, and I don't want that. And me being a screamer, I was like, screaming's pretty sweet though. And then at the next show I saw him, it turns out his band was opening And I was like, well, wait, they're screaming. They're a screamo band though. And so I went up to him like, well, what happened? He was like, you ever hear of Attack Attack? And I was like, yes, I have.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he just said that album like changed his life, and he's like, I just want to be in a screamo band now. And I was
What?
like,
What band was that? You remember?
Surviving Your Birthday.
I thought it was gonna be that
Yeah.
band. I like them. They were
Yeah.
good. I really like them.
Yeah, they were fucking sweet.
Oh, that band was pretty. Smokestacks or
Me
Cloud
and-
Machines,
Me and Dan.
something like that. I think it was
Yeah.
one of the song names.
Something like that, yeah.
That band was pretty good.
Yeah, they were. They're fucking sweet. Shout out to anyone that was in that
Shout
band.
out to
that
anyone
might-
who remembers
might
that
be-
Surviving
yeah.
Your Birthday. They played at the barn once.
Yes, they did.
play at the barn. Oh, I like them. They're good guys too. What's up, Nate?
Good group of kids.
Me and Dan saw Attack Attack at
Yeah.
the Loft
In Madison.
in Madison.
That's where you met Carlisle.
Met Austin Carlisle. Yep.
Didn't you go out for a smoke? Or am I thinking of some?
No.
Oh no, I'm thinking of when my wife met Trace Cyrus from Metro Station.
And whoever played Toxic for the first time that night.
Oh, that was oh, what was their name? They did it for Punko's Pop.
Yep.
Toxic. Their other songs.
They're like, oh, we're gonna try out a new one here tonight.
Fuck. What was their name? Why can't I think of it? They had an album called Fossil Latino.
I'm gonna kick myself when I hear it.
Yeah.
I know that.
You probably do know the band too.
I'm sure.
Fuck. Now I'm pissed.
Maybe.
I feel like they made it
That song that
as
was
popular as Britney
Star
Spears.
up in the sky, a poem to the dead. Let this mistake bring a vivid.
Saw some
image.
strange bands there.
Fuck. What was the name of that band though?
Saw Maylene and the Sons of Disaster.
Nice.
No, they were interesting.
A Static Lullaby. That
Yeah,
was
that's it.
God damn it.
Maylene and the Sons of Disaster. They turned themselves into those characters. Like they got huge guts and just
Southern rock.
yeah.
Southern breakdowns.
Because if you've seen like the singer what he came from. Is that Under Oath? At one point, and then totally went completely redneck and
Oh, was he like the first screamer for Under Oath?
yeah.
I was gonna say because they've had like 2 or 3,
hmm
something like that.
One of the guys went out into the rec area and on his wireless and played guitar while
Eating nachos. did
yeah
you say?
he went and got he went and bought them and brought them to the table and put his feet up and all while playing.
That's the wonderful thing about having a wireless. Something wasn't plugged in.
Oh, my Mac. My laptop.
Oh, was it
And-
about to die?
The strangest band
It
that I
was.
ever saw there was Showbread.
Oh,
Did they show you bread?
they were. I remember them, but only vaguely. They were weren't they like a fucked up heavy band or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were a Christian band.
They're all were Christian bands, just
Yeah.
so they could get the fucking moms and dads to buy the CDs.
I
No,
mean,
not a lot of them were actually Christian
I
bands.
feel
Or-
I
Or play at the community church.
Exactly.
I feel like Under Oath though made that popular
Mm-hmm.
to be able to say we don't do this for an applause. We just want you to know, and then people are like, oh, that's a good one. Yeah, we should say that too.
That what?
That that they do this for God and all like.
Oh, they Under Oath came out as like not that way anymore. Like with their last album.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Like they played at the Life Fest or whatever recently, and they were like, "We don't know why the fuck we're here, but here we go."
Oh wow, that's weird because it's like same
Yeah.
members still
Yeah,
too.
but they're all like anti now.
Ooh,
It made me happy. I was like, yes.
So,
logic prevails.
do you remember what you the joke about because I can?
I
To
mean,
get back into playing at the community church again.
We were all just
You
a
thought
joke.
about
Wow.
temporarily changing the name to because of him.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, we just had to get back at that church again. I don't know. Wanted to do shows, any way possible. Always there's There was a band we played with that would do Jesus jokes on stage. I forget what they were called, but they were a punk rock band, and one of the jokes that they always did was like, "Why couldn't Jesus eat M&Ms?"
They weren't invented yet.
No, because he had the holes in his hands, so they couldn't hold it in his hands. Yeah, that's just what they said.
Solid.
Yeah. And then we went up after them, and we were like, "Why couldn't Jesus eat M&Ms?" And we were like, "He could, because he was Jesus."
You know what the most disrespectful thing we ever did is that my band ever did during a show?
Sure.
We played the same cover a different band played, but better.
Was it Royals?
No, it was American Idiot.
Mm.
It was at a Battle of the Bands. This band played it
Nice.
badly. We came out. We're like, we're gonna fucking play it,
Now,
and we're gonna play it good.
was it
It was at Walleye Weekend.
were you supposed to play a cover song?
Didn't matter.
I know sometimes that they like make you pick a cover.
No, didn't matter.
Nice.
We just did. We're just like,
I
we'll
hate,
we'll show the judges what it's supposed to sound
I
like.
hate Walleye Weekend Battle of the Bands though. That's
Well,
a
yeah.
shit show.
Well, all the Fond du Lac Battle of the Bands, all the fucking people they select as judges usually don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I like
or just like have a personal bias. Like Noah got selected one time
to be a judge.
Yeah, for like not for all that weekend, but for like the fair when they did it at
Yeah.
the Shack. Like I was playing with my battle band. That's the only reason we scored well is because he's like there. He's like, yeah, I know Caleb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote for you guys.
10 points for Gryffindor.
Like we got second place as a fucking like Instead of Blaze, like as like a deathcore band at like a battle. Like what first prize we got? Opening for Vic Ferrari. Yeah, exactly. So like we wanted to win it so bad just to be like,
Pass.
fuck these
Yeah.
concert goers.
We
But I mean, like we were really pretty happy about it because like Alloy Block got the first one, so we're like, yeah, people who actually deserve it get to win.
yeah. Phew.
Yeah, like
I remember because we won back to back at Moraine Park, and the first year we won, it was like almost like a no contest, like because we were like the only band. The other like I think it was like one or it was like 2 or 3 other people, and they were like solo musicians that just went up there with a guitar, and then we were like the first band up there.
Yeah.
So I knew we were gonna win that one, but then the second year they actually had like a lot of student bands that were actually talented, and I was like, "Oh,
you guys still won
yeah, we still won." I
Nice.
was very surprised.
because you got a bunch of people who are like in the band program, like the music programs, or do they not
Yeah.
have music programs?
No, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Like and
You
like
got like people playing jazz and shit.
Yes.
It's like, oh fuck,
yes,
these people are good.
because I remember. Do you remember that Fond du Lac band called Hat Trick? They were like a metal band back in the day.
No.
They had a drummer that was amazing, and then I saw him on stage, but he was playing guitar because he
Oh.
did jazz,
Interesting.
and I was like, "We are fucked."
But the music they played wasn't that catchy, so
They
didn't
well, they
win.
played CeeLo Green, "Fuck You," like they covered that song, which was like when it was popular, and I got really pissed because you weren't supposed to swear. That was like part of the rules, and they broke it. So that's probably why they lost. No, but
They probably got minus points. Yes.
maybe because it was a Christian school, and
Catholic.
that we got to play our cover of "Sound of Silence." So
Oh yeah, that was a good cover.
it really fucking
That
was.
was a good fucking cover.
It was, and then I got pissed when fucking Disturbed came out with like the slow cover.
Because theirs is like real good.
No, I don't like theirs.
You don't like theirs?
No.
It's like the best version of the song.
I don't. I like. Well, they're not even a band anymore, but there's a faster version. I like it faster, like our cover.
I really don't like when people like double time covers. I hate it. Unless it's like actually good. I don't know. I'm like super over like the punk sound. Like the actual punk sound.
Oh, and I won't tell you about that Less Jake concert that's coming to the rave.
Lesson Jake's fine, but like
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
damn
Though? Like
right they are.
I'm just like kind of pretty over it. Past that time in my life where I like it that
Wait,
much.
wait. You
I
don't like real punk or you don't like pop punk?
I love pop punk. I don't like regular.
Okay.
I don't like old like punk.
Okay.
I don't like. I've never really liked it.
Casualties.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Bad religion.
Corrosion,
Gonna see them with
Corrosion of
Alkaline Trio?
Conformity.
Fine, huh?
Corrosion of Conformity, Dirty Rotten Imbeciles.
It all sounds awful to me.
What about Dead Kennedys?
Yo, get out of my face.
Aww.
Actually, no, Dead Kennedys are fine.
Yeah, they said they're pretty good.
All that,
They're
see, like all
kinda-
that old
they're-
school stuff. It's not
kinda
actual
humorous.
talent. It's just fucking garbage.
Although, like, it seemed like punk bass players are pretty fucking good.
Yeah, like sure they can
Like
play
Sid
fast.
Vicious?
They
Yeah.
can play fast and shit. But like it's not good. What?
Like Sid Vicious.
Well, you don't
Yeah.
need to get in him
They're
involved.
like their drummers are really talented because they got to be able to play fast.
Yeah.
But like,
That's
it's
not
all
fun.
just 3 and 4 chords. Like they're able to play it, but like,
That punk band that I played with that made the Jesus jokes, their bass player only had 2 strings on his bass.
yeah. See, like,
Yeah. And
punk doesn't take shit.
he's like, that's all I need. So
Punk's only good when they have like really good vocals and good vocal harmonies. And then if it's like constantly fast, I get so bored. I'm like, cool, good job.
Yeah.
Write a slow part.
Yeah.
Have some variance, please.
That's not very punk rock of you.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm so over it. I'm just so over it. I've never really been into like the straight
Caleb
punk
Caleb
rock
grew
stuff.
up.
Well, no, I've never really been into punk rock, but like I'm right now, I'm super over it. I'm just like, get it out of my face. Give me pop punk forever.
I'll take that at least. yeah.
Good melodies, good
Yeah.
fun stuff,
Speaking
and
of which,
super sad stuff.
yes. Oh, of course, you gotta cry.
You gotta cry.
Did you see that Blink-182's coming to Summerfest?
I don't even look at festivals and stuff. I'll be
Oh.
honest, because
Well, it's-
I thought I'd had this conversation where I'm like, I don't like going to shows. I like listening to stuff, like studio. I like listening to recordings.
Fine.
I don't like going to the
God.
shows very much because I don't like people. I don't like going out in crowds
I get
like
that.
that.
I get
It
that.
just bothers me because like people are dumb. I have to deal with people holding their cell phones up. I'm like, I just want to watch.
Yeah,
fucking
that
show.
always pisses me off.
Like I always just want to stand by the sound guy because I know that's where the mix is gonna be the best. But then I also want to be close because
I'm
I
all
wanna
about-
Go
eat-
to Japan. They don't do that.
what?
The cell phone thing.
go to Japan.
Yeah, just go to Japan. You know, just spend
Duh.
They're
$2,000.
they're very respectful of the artist and the band and
That's-
the whole.
Well, that's
and the
because their
whole-
culture is fucking super conservative and like
better than ours.
traditionalist. No, very different. I wouldn't say better, or worse. It's very different.
They watch it and they commit it to memory.
I always-
They experience things instead of fucking like
yeah.
experiencing it through
Half-assing it because
instead
I
of
can look at it later.
instead of experiencing it through a lens.
I was I probably told this story, but when I went to Simple Plan in Indianapolis, it was in Simple Plan State Champs with the Kings. Yeah, so good. When Simple Plan played Perfect, we were like, we knew the show was about to end, so we were starting to get closer to the door so you could see everyone. And there was just like this like dumb girl that you can tell definitely had daddy issues, but she was just standing there holding her cell phone up recording it. And then when the chorus hit, she was just rocking out. So her video footage is gonna be of her like, cause she was going like this. So it's like you're recording that, and all you're gonna see when you look back is your phone going up and down. Like you're stupid. Just enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Which I feel. Which I definitely feel.
People are whack.
Yeah.
The only show that I want to go to right now is Hobo Johnson. It's the only one I would really right now. It's like the only one that I would really want to go to.
I was pissed because I think I told you that Mom Jeans was opening for them in their last
yeah,
tour.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
I would go see them. I would go see them too
They were so good.
because I listened after you told me about them. I listened to them a lot at work.
So good.
And I would just let like the station roll. I'm just like, I love this. This is the shit I like now. Like it's calmer, not fucking punky.
Yeah, well, you could
Get out my face.
like. Do you listen to Tiny Moving Parts on?
I do.
Yeah,
Because that
okay.
shit's nice and technical.
Yeah, that
Do you-
very
do you-
melodic.
Mom Jeans is inspired by them.
Do you remember
So.
the conversation we had the last time Adam after he left?
About what? Music?
Yeah.
Porn.
What were we talking about with the music?
You were playing a lot of jazz.
Oh yeah, I was just showing him the Whiplash soundtrack.
Yeah.
So I was talking about that movie and how good it is for a music
Oh.
movie.
You need to see. Oh, it's not on your shirt anymore. I thought you had it on today. Strawberry Girl.
Oh, Strawberry Girls. It's instrumental mainly. The first guitarist for Dance Gavin Dance.
I say I know what that is. I had a coworker who would play that, and I'm just
Oh.
like, oh, this is just where's Gavin Dance.
We saw.
I love Dance Gavin Dance.
I
That shit. You haven't listened to it?
not really.
Holy fuck, it's really good.
We went to.
If you like tiny moving parts, you're gonna like that
Well,
because it's like lighter but also heavier.
nice.
It's one of those.
I remember they did a cover for Punko's Pop. That's what I like, and I was like, I kind of like that.
They also did like a '90s one. The do 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 dun, 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 that
Semi
one.
Charm Kind of Life.
They
or-
did that. Mm-hmm. Couldn't think of the name of that. But yeah,
Third Eye Blind.
yes, but yeah, they did a cover of that, and that one is dope.
I'd believe it.
'Cause they make it real technical.
I mean, if the guitars from Strawberry Girls came from that. I could see that.
Yeah, their guitar stuff is awesome.
Yeah, we went to Vale de Maya.
They're good.
Yeah, we went to go see them because the lead singer's from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so we were like, represent and go check them out. And yeah, we missed the first band, but then we got there for Strawberry Girls, and we checked out the merch table. Their shirt was Ness from Smash Brothers and from Earthbound.
That's hot.
Yeah, holding a guitar with a peace sign. And I was like, well, I have to get that. And I was like, but I don't even know if these guys are good, so I'll wait.
Good.
Yeah, and after their first song, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And then they started just the intro to their second song. I was like, why am I still standing here? I need to go get that shirt.
I love going to shows, but yeah, again, like I hate
People.
just dealing with that shit.
That's why, like, if I go to a concert, my main goal is to get as far back, like, to the wall and away from people as possible.
I just like getting a good spot that I can just stay in without having to battle people for it.
I
don't like battling people for my spot.
I always hate that I have to deal with tall people.
I want to be able to lean on something.
That's always
like when I went to the Sylvie, I was able to get on the rail. That's like you've been there, right?
No, actually, no.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, so
I was gonna go there for Zed,
so in the
but
Sylvie,
I was sick.
And the Sylvie has a big stage, right?
Yeah.
And they have a very large pit, and then there's like a second tier behind that. That's just kind of like it's only like 6 feet up, but there's a railing
You can just
along the
lean
front,
on, yeah.
and I was able to get on that but like that is actually like probably 50 feet away from the stage.
Nice.
So like it's like a decent distance back, but like my railing was like just like above the sound guy. So I was like, oh, this is perfect.
I was except for the sound guy, that was basically when I went to see Water Parks. We found a good spot where there was a railing in front of us too, like that.
And that's what I like to find is something I can lean on and just relax.
I got pissed because when I went to Cage the Elephant, I eventually just like tried to lean against a pillar because I worked that day and I was up since 2 a.m. But I had to see Cage the Elephant, and then I was just like leaning. I probably looked like I was like doped up or drugged or drunk or something because I was just like leaning like dead. And then fucking tall motherfucker just got in front of me and he's like, "Whoa, open spot, cool." And I was like, "Yeah, I was using that open spot, you
I
dick."
hate that.
Being short
Being a
guys
short
here,
person,
yeah, we got that problem.
At the rave, you just gotta go to get the tickets for the upper part
I did.
so you can sit down.
No, yeah, I did, but my wife was sick, so I like ran to the store to get her some soup and all that stuff. She was like, "You got to go to your show," because she knows what that's like. And I was like, "No, act like I don't have a show tonight. What do you need?" And so I went and got her some stuff, and then after I took care of her, I went there. So I got there too late for like good seats. And then yeah, there was I found a decent spot in the balcony, like to like look over people. But then the people that were sitting stood up during the show, and I was like, "Can I have your chair if you're gonna fucking stand, like you asshole?" And then one girl must have been like a Snapchat like whore or whatever.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend was taking like videos and pictures of her while she was jamming out to Cage the Elephant on Snapchat, and so that's when after that I just was like, "There's no good spots on the balcony anymore," so I just went back down to the floor. I was pissed because I bought those for myself for a birthday present. And it was like $75, and then the week of, the rave sent me free tickets.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I was pissed.
You didn't sell them?
No,
What
it
flavor
was like I opened up the envelope, and I think they had like Pennywise tickets too, because they were playing like that week or the week before. So I thought they were all Pennywise tickets. And then the day of, they were still on the counter, and I grabbed them. And then when I saw all of them, they were like Cage the Elephant was in the back, and I was like, well, it's like happening in an hour, so I'm not gonna bother.
Gotcha.
It's the only good thing about like having to sign into the rave is they'll send you tickets when. That's how we saw. What was the ska band we saw? The only ska band you like? Knock on Wood.
Oh, Mighty Mighty Boss
Yes,
Tones.
we saw Mighty Mighty Boss Tones in the Bedouin Sound Clash.
Oh my gosh.
They were amazing.
Wow. Salt.
That song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking love the song Salt.
We were went for Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. We're very, very impressed and surprised by the Bedouin Sound Clash.
Yeah.
They were amazing. And then we could only stay for
Is that like the Clash of Demon Head?
No. I wish, though. That'd have been great.
That band is so sick.
I mean,
that song.
yeah, I was going to say.
Sorry. You know, like all the music in that movie was written by Beck.
Yeah.
It was just wild.
Oh, I know a lot about that movie. Yeah. I watched all the special features and both the commentaries, the director and the cast commentaries.
Yeah, dude, that movie's so good.
Yeah, and the video game too.
Yes, that game is very
What?
good.
What? Yeah.
That game is the game soundtrack.
Oh my god.
Anamanaguchi.
I like.
That dude is wild.
I don't normally care for video game soundtracks, but that soundtrack though.
That like first level.
Yeah.
It's like this like
Just
one of the
8-bit gold.
greatest like songs ever for a video game.
I get it stuck in my head at work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. Wonder if you can look the soundtrack up on like
Oh, I used to listen to it at work on Spotify.
on Spotify.
Mhm.
Okay, I was gonna say because I know that you can't buy the game anymore.
I have it on a hard drive.
Yeah.
On my 360.
Yes, I was gonna say I still have. Now, do you have it downloaded to the hard drive?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
That's what I mean. Like I actually have it.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I can
Me-
play that.
Do you have the DLC?
I don't know. Probably not.
I was gonna say because that you can play with friends online with the DLC.
That's hot.
Yeah, I still got all of that on mine. I saved it.
Nice.
That and I have the Simpsons arcade game. You can't get that anymore either. Gang gang. Yeah. I was pissed though because I just looked at my Steam account and they took off. I'm guessing they took off all the Telltale games.
Oh, to buy.
Yeah, and the only one I didn't have was the Homestar Runner one. I don't know if you know Homestar Runner, but
What the fuck is that?
it was a old like Flash website that was like really hilarious.
You don't remember Strong Bad?
Strong Bad Emails.
It doesn't.
You remember Trogdor the Burninator?
Are these games? What is this? Only Trogdor I know is that fucking song on Guitar Hero 2.
Yes. That's what it's from. Strong Bad Emails from Homestar Runner.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah. No, you don't. That's unfortunate. But yeah, the Telltale
he
games.
doesn't know about the cheat and the light switch rave or
Yeah.
anything.
Was it Marmalade? Was that the girl's name? No, Marzipan. That was it. And the Poop Smith.
Clonazepam?
Yeah. It was a girl character,
Clonazepam.
Homestar Runner's girlfriend.
What? Is Homestar Runner a person?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The main character of the website, technically,
Fuck.
but then
You
Strong
ever-
Bad had it. his
You
own
ever
emails.
seen The Last Starfighter? You've seen it. I know you have.
Yeah,
That
no.
movie good.
Have you ever seen Strong Bad Emails?
No. I don't know why it made me think
Damn
of that.
good.
It made me think of like the arcade cabinet, and I'm like, oh, you know what movie had an arcade cabinet that people played that was really obscure? The Last Starfighter.
It was a recruiting tool.
Yep. It's a really cool concept for a movie.
Recruiting to.
I think you would like it. It's like an 80s movie, so basically it's like an arcade cabinet of like a video game, like a shooter, kind of like those old school Star Wars ones where like the rails and you,
Yeah.
like shoot stuff.
For the
And-
Kodan Armada.
Yep. So this kid like had it. He lived in like what, Nevada, like in a trailer park in
Trailer
Nevada.
park,
yeah,
yeah.
in like Nevada, and he like was like super good at it or whatever. And then suddenly like this alien comes and takes him away. It's like, oh, this game cabinet all around the place are recruiting tools to get someone good enough to fly our starfighters and help save our
It's kind of like that
society.
South Park episode where
That was probably based on the show or
Yeah.
the movie.
Kenny, it was like a PSP game, and Kenny was like the best at it, and he got recruited then to lead the armies of heaven to try to help them win a war or
So
something.
that's a play on Last Starfighter and Ender's Game.
Yeah,
Have you seen Ender's Game?
No.
Or read Ender's Game?
reading.
You know what that is. I know what you. I know what you.
Nate's
have
the
you
smart
read it
one
or have
here.
you seen it? Do you read?
What's that?
Did you read it or see it?
Saw it.
What'd you think?
Uh,
Because I've read and seen it.
I
Read.
I got the twist before it happened.
Right. Like it's pretty laid out there.
Yeah.
Is it directed by M. Night Shyamalan?
No. I don't even know who it's.
Shamalama
I don't even know who it's directed by. Honestly.
Shamalama Ding Dong.
Harrison Ford's in it. Asa Butterfield's in it.
What?
Amanda Seyfried's in it.
Uh,
Or not? No.
jeez, man.
No.
Okay.
Haley Steinfeld. That's who it is.
That name doesn't ring a bell. And neither does the Butterworth.
True Grit?
one.
True Grit Girl.
Oh, okay. I mean, still.
Oh,
Petra.
or the one where she freaks out on Woody.
Alan?
No,
Harrelson?
not Woody. Woody Harrelson. He's the teacher.
Oh yes.
Oh, what movie was that?
Where she freaks out on him because he's in there for his lunch so we can get away from them, and she just Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you showed me that movie. It was a weird fucking
oh,
movie.
it was hilarious.
What movie was that, though? Do you remember?
Oh, I do not.
It's just like a coming of age film, isn't it?
Yeah. And then her best friend ends up dating her brother, and she's angry. And
Oh, girl.
That's my friend's like favorite genre of movie. My friend Nate, my roommate.
Yeah.
Coming of age movies is like his favorite genre of film.
I could see that.
I don't know why, but like just must strike a chord with him. I think it reminds him of childhood. You know what I mean? Like that. No, like, that nostalgic feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Of like growing up or whatever.
Did you ever
Just-
see the...
just that clip is hilarious.
Did you ever see the Jonah Hill movie? Or was it Bo Burnham's movie?
Oh, 8th grade.
Yeah.
I've heard it's great.
It
It's
is
not
fine.
Yeah, it's a great movie, but it's not what you thought.
Yeah, you have to forget that Bo Burnham's the director, so...
I would
like,
assume it's a drama.
Yeah, I expected it to be a comedy
Oh.
because it was Bo Burnham.
Oh no, I've always known it's a drama.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of
Very,
waiting for a
very-
lot more jokes.
Very serious.
No, he's a
yeah.
serious dude. In reality, like everything on stage is
now
a
know.
show.
Yeah.
Like everything on stage is just a character.
I believe
He even
it.
says that. He references that in his material.
I mean, he is a genius. I just...
Mm-hmm.
Why do you say it like that?
I was like, yes, like he is.
Oh, Bo.
The reason he is a genius is because that first Netflix special that he did, Words.
Oh, my God.
His entire bits are written out on the pillars behind him. Literally every word from front to back of this thing is written on the pillars behind him.
Nice. I had the CD, so I didn't watch them.
Oh, you didn't see it? But yeah, so like on the special, like all the like in between parts in the songs,
Yeah.
he has all these like things behind him with like just looks like a bunch of text. But if you look closely, it is all of his. It's like front to back his entire show just on the pillars. It's like
Nice.
wow, the fact that he can memorize and like reproduce that consistently like that is
My
amazing.
favorite is the Kanye rant.
Oh, dude, yes, when he does the auto tune.
I
That
haven't seen
whole
that.
thing, man, is just amazing.
Get the Pringle can and the last chip in the Pringle can.
Yep. Yep.
You know what we're talking about?
No.
Oh,
No,
you
I haven't seen
you
the Kanye rant.
You haven't seen this? What is that? The second one? What? I think that's that one. It's at the end of What?
Mm,
It's on Netflix still. Pretty
I'll
sure.
have to go check that out,
It
then.
just gets
Haven't you
so-
seen all his specials?
So grand
not.
and glorious and just
That special is pretty
it's
good.
Awesome.
That special is definitely worthy of being. Nick Zaleski got to see that live in Oshkosh.
In Oshkosh, wow.
They did it at like the Titan Underground, I guess, or like somewhere in the Oshkosh.
The last special I remember seeing is when he, the last song that he does is like, he's just acting it out and pointing at stuff.
That is what.
Oh, then I just don't remember the Kanye rant.
Or
at
no,
all.
was that the most recent one that he does? No. I'm pretty sure you maybe just don't remember it.
I mean, I drink a lot, so
Yeah, you should watch that one again.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could go for a good Bo Burnham recap.
Have you watched the most recent one? Happiness Is
No.
or whatever that one's called? You should
No,
watch that one.
I'm a
That
loser.
one's kind of depressing.
Oh, hooray!
No, it's like
All
it's
right.
it's good. It's good.
The comedian I usually watch the most on Netflix is Mike Birbiglia. So,
Never heard of him.
ooh, you should watch his special called "My Girlfriend's Boyfriend."
Mhm.
It's amazing. And then he
Have you watched?
made a movie called Sleepwalk with
Have
Me.
you watched Big Mouth?
Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
watch? Have you watched the specials of the guy who does like the main voice? For the kid?
John Mulaney or Nick
yeah,
Kroll?
Yeah, Mulaney.
Have
Have you watched his
It's a
stuff?
dollfoodle.
no,
He bites.
I
Thinks your fingers as baby corn.
I haven't, but
You
I've been
should.
told I
He's-
should. Yeah.
He's very funny.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I've
definitely-
seen some memes with him.
I
and
definitely
stuff.
do recommend that because like his voice is just so fun.
It is.
Like the way I really enjoy how he tells his stories.
I mean, just off of Big Mouth alone, I like his voice. Like,
Yeah, like
it's
very
nice to
funny.
talk like men, you know, just like so condescending.
It's
like
nice
that. Like,
to talk like men.
yeah.
Have you watched like that Brett Kirshner guy or whatever, the guy who told the
the
Russian
Russian
story?
I mean, yeah.
Have you watched his specials? He has those on Netflix too.
I haven't watched his specials, but I've seen more clips than just the Russian one, at least.
Because
But
his specials are very good.
I'd believe it.
Because he does tell the Russian story, I believe, in one of them. But both of them are.
It's just funny how he got like
The machine.
popular.
Well, if you hear him, I think it was either in the specials or something else. He tells about how like he
Like-
came up.
Yeah, it was like he was in college and like.
Well, no, that story, yes, but no, he talks about other stuff, how he got in the showbiz. He like had a long journey doing
Oh,
a lot
really?
of other random stuff. Yeah,
Nice.
you should watch those. They're very. He's a very fun to like listen to.
I'm gonna just have to have a comedy
Yeah,
weekend.
there's a lot of great. Well, what I like to do is put them on when I'm going to bed.
But then I wouldn't be able to fall asleep because then I would need to. I'd need to hear them all.
Just put on Spotify and say play comedy ones.
But I have my podcast. Gotta listen to the Office Ladies.
Oh, dude. Yes, I have that tonight when I get home. Fuck yes.
I was listening to the New Day podcast, so I haven't started the Office Ladies podcast
It's
yet.
the only podcast I listen to on actual podcast.
I listen to that, Views, the New Day podcast, and Comedy Bang Bang. I love me some Scott Aukerman.
You know what I've been watching a lot
Huh.
on Facebook? Fucking Smosh.
Oh my God.
They have these fucking try not like
well-
these they do like these try not to laugh comps where like they're trying to
Yeah.
make each other laugh with like the water in their mouth.
Yeah.
And they like are basically just doing improv bits. Like a person sits on a stool and they have to come out with different stuff and try and make them laugh in like a certain amount of time. Dude, that shit is amazing.
Did you like watch Smosh from the beginning?
No,
though?
I just
Oh, really?
No, not really. And they just been popping up in my Facebook thing. I'm just watching these. I'm like, man, these guys are fucking funny.
Well, because
My God.
if you know anything about like the beginnings of it, it started out as just
I know they were the #1 YouTube channel for a long time.
yeah. I believe Ian is still there. It was Ian and Anthony, these two kids, and
Oh, Anthony Padilla.
yeah, and event like Smosh started to grow, and then they got like a company involved with it, and the company was very
A network.
yeah, and they were then constricting of what they could do, and Anthony just got sick of them like being like censoring them, and so he left. But Ian was just like, nope, this is my bread and butter. I'm gonna stick with this, So, but yeah, no, they if you think about it, you should look up a Smosh video called "The Easy Step." It was one of the first like infomercials, me and my group of friends, we made an infomercial where it was like, if you send us 3 easy payments at $29.95, you'll get $5. And we thought of that because Smosh's infomercial for the Easy Step, which was to help you reach places you couldn't. It was just a cinder block. And then like they did stupid stuff like trying to get into a pool, so they would have to step up onto the cinder block to go down into the pool, like just weird, stupid stuff like that. And it's definitely hilarious.
I used my $5 and bought gas.
And then he runs out of gas right away.
He drives like 10 feet and runs out of gas.
Was yeah, I'm a genius.
Pointless Productions.
Yes, that was the name of our first YouTube channel. Pointless Productions, because we're cool. But you should check out
Very punny.
Smosh. Yeah.
But no, yeah, I know like what Smosh is. I knew what it is, but like I just saw it pop up. I'm like, I didn't even see what the channel was. I just started watching it because like I'd watch a video and then it would be like play next, one of those type of things, and like it just played the next one time, and I'm like, oh, this looks funny, and it was. And now I've watched like all of that series of them. Wow. But I just like the group of people that's there right now.
Yeah,
the people they have hired for that company.
I
Pretty funny.
I have to give them a chance because like in my head I'm like, you're not the
Just
original.
I'm gonna say, just don't imagine it what it was. Just imagine it
It's
as a
hard
brand new
not
thing.
to when you watched it for years.
I understand. I got to go in fresh. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
It's very funny. I want to watch it now. Just want to watch them. I just wish the clips were longer. So like 4 minutes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, go to their YouTube channel. I'm sure they got more than.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because I saw one video that they did. It was called "Eat or Yeet."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you've seen. Okay, so it's like it was a mystery plate, and you had to ding a bell if you were willing to eat it because it could get worse. So if you you'd have to either eat it and it was either horrible that you'd want to eat it, or it was fine. Like it could be a good plate or it could be awful. But yeah, that one I saw was like 15, 20 minutes. So
I'll be honest. You know what pisses me off? I'm just thinking about like channels and stuff like that. I really hate like people that are like on Facebook and YouTube and stuff that are just famous for like reacting to stuff.
Oh yeah,
I hate that shit so much.
there was a
like you're so fake. Like with what you're, I just hate it.
There's a YouTube page called Botchamania where they take clips from like recent wrestling events and show all the fuck ups. And then I saw recently that there was a YouTube channel because like
That reacts to those videos.
yeah, because like Botchamania has up to like 500 some videos now.
Yeah.
So
like,
the guys
like react channels are like the fucking carp of fucking YouTube. They're just the bottom feeders that feed on the leftovers. Like, what's the easiest thing I can get my hands on and do in the most like short amount of time? that requires basically no effort,
Nothing.
other than me going, "Wow, oh my god, that's so cool." Like, what the fuck?
It's just like, just die.
God.
But they, and then like they get fucking like so many views, and you're just like,
Yeah, because it's like a hot chick being like, "Wow, oh my god, that's so cool, guys. I didn't even know that. I had no idea." Or they'll do like try not to like laugh challenges, and then they'll fucking like every single clip will break them, and they just keep going. It's like, oh my fucking god.
so they react to try not to laugh challenge.
No, they'll you know like they'll do that to spice it up. They'll just be watching stuff and like try no laughing. You can't say
Hey.
the word wow.
Caleb,
What?
want to start a React channel?
No, I don't.
You can be the hot chick.
Yeah.
God, I see it all the time on Facebook, and I end up
No, I
I
mean,
get sucked into watching them.
Listen to him valley girling over there.
Yeah, I heard it. I
Don't make me go, Valley Girl. I'll do it.
gag
I'll
me with a
fucking
spoon.
Do it.
Gag me with a dick.
Don't make me do it. I don't want to do it, but I will.
I'm not gonna. You're fine. You told me not to, so
So I can do it.
I believe you.
Don't do it, Caleb.
Yeah, no one's forcing you to. That's it. You're gonna make me do it.
That's it.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna do that, man.
Well, Nate, yeah.
You have to work tomorrow?
Yeah,
Shouldn't you go to bed?
probably.
Don't you get up in 3 hours?
So I was
Like,
gonna say, well, Nate, I don't get up in 3 hours.
4 hours.
5.
Fug.
Yeah, it's my own choice. Wake up at 2 in the morning.
That's
I don't
so-
work till 5.
That's so gross.
I like the mornings.
That's not even morning.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not even the next day yet.
Yeah, it is.
It's not even the next day until like 3 or 4 hits because it hasn't gotten.
No, man.
Till
Well,
the
they-
birds start chirping.
Yeah, exactly. Like the animals have
It's
to.
like when I
reawaken.
get home from work, I don't want to do anything because I work 11-hour shifts.
Ugh.
So I go to bed at like, depending on the day, either sometimes like I stay up with my wife and we watch like Spin City right now we're watching, and like we'll stay up to like 10 at the latest usually.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like sometimes she gets home from work at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I'm like already dead in bed.
Yeah, you're
So
just like,
yeah, so waking up at 2 in the morning, it's just like now I have 3 hours to be.
a human.
Yeah, and then that's when I usually do the stuff I wanted to do the night before.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're like on pseudo third shift.
What?
You're on like a pseudo third shift.
Kind of, yeah. I also found out when I was in school that was like a good time for me to actually do my homework. Was
Yeah, that's
in
fair.
the morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like when I'd be sitting in class, I'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then and then I would go to bed, wake up the next morning, and be like, "Haha, let's get to that assignment and
Yeah.
get everything done."
There you go. At least you found your way to do it.
Yeah, that's what College 101's all about. Such a pointless class.
I'm gonna have that pretty soon.
Yeah, have fun. It's pointless.
What are you going to school for?
Porn.
IT.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put.
You know that's what Mitch went to school
I'm
for.
gonna put a piece of paper behind it.
Behind what?
The few things I know.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Piece of paper you can look at on the wall.
Yeah. Or tell employers about my piece of paper.
Right. Be like, I have proof that I know
Yes.
how to do this.
Yeah.
I paid money to
Yeah.
get proof.
Yeah, I was
I-
gonna say.
I played the game.
Or the game's playing you. Think about it.
It is.
Well, Nate, should we, 10-hour shifts for, 6 days a week? No, thanks. I mean, I was doing 12-hour shifts for 5 days a week, and that
Hey.
was fun.
Why is Tekra all like such
Jake-
long shifts?
Because people don't want to work there. So people quit.
Is that Jake saying 10 hours, 6 days a week?
Yeah.
Stop crying. You supposedly like that job. God.
Yeah, no, our
If you don't like it, go somewhere else.
our place is horrible, so they can't get a lot of people to stay there. So the
So
people
they
that
just
are
make
there,
everyone work long.
yeah,
me and Jake are gonna start a reaction channel, and he's gonna play the hot chick.
There you go.
Since you don't
Have
want
fun
to.
with that.
yeah, they start you off at like $9.50 an hour, but then they say no, it makes up for it because you get to work overtime when you'd rather have more money and
Can I
less
go
hours.
there and work 8 hours a day for $16 an hour?
No, you don't have the right last name.
Oh,
I
okay.
do.
Cool.
I do.
Yeah, but I think Medically, I think that's why that started, though, wasn't it? Like, you got your hours cut because the doctor said or something?
No,
I thought that's what it was.
nope, just because Neitzel did it.
Yeah, wasn't that because...
It had nothing to do with any doctors.
Well, shit. Maybe you have the right last name.
What kind of jobs they got over there?
All I know
Shit.
is I'm glad.
If I go there and I say I worked at Mercury, they're gonna pay me more because I have experience.
No,
Why?
because you don't have the right last name.
And I go,
They don't care about you.
Oh, okay.
You could easily get a job there, though.
I don't want to get one for $9.50.
No, I wouldn't want you to work there, though, because I don't want my friends to work there.
Well, if they would pay me like $15 or $16 an hour, I'd work there.
No.
Did I ever tell you what happened?
You'd have to work there for like 3 years.
No, tell them to fucking give me the money because I'm better than all the people that work there.
No. But they're not going to.
Where
Tell
I
them
was?
I can take your job and your pay because you're leaving, and I can do it as good as you did it
Well,
after a couple months.
I was going to say. Starting with my
Where
pay
I
would be
was
nice.
right when that happened,
What happened?
pay wise, losing 2 hours a day for 5 days a week, cost me $40 on my check.
Yeah, because it's all overtime.
And all of a sudden I had 2 extra hours of the day, which was amazing because
Weird, huh?
and I literally was only down $40 because of how the tax bracket lined up
Yep.
with the overtime. And I was like, wait a second. Wow, this 2 hours is worth something. And it's worth
Yep.
a lot more than $40 a week.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks when people put in an 8-hour shift and I'm just like, oh, I still have 3 to go.
Yep.
Yeah, so I start work at 5 and I put in 8 hours and it's only 1, but I still have to hang out.
Can't you just be like, I worked my 8 hours, fuck you?
No. No, I don't have the right last name to do that.
You could, and then you'd probably get the same thing told back to you. If you...
Yeah, don't have to come back. But other people can cry about it and then they get their hours cut.
Oh, I don't know.
Nepotism, yay. It's fun.
I
Better Business Bureau.
Oh, God. Hey, they actually gave us bottled water after OSHA got called on them. That's
I-
nice.
have it good, I guess.
Seems like it. If you only have to work 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, asshole.
That was the best part about working at Merck. Like, you don't want to work overtime unless it's like mandated weekend overtime.
Yeah.
You can just be like, no, I don't want to stay. Find someone else.
I'm very curious what that's going to be like when I start my new job. To actually, like,
You probably won't have to work overtime.
no, my father-in-law was like, I was like, well, you know, I'm used to starting at 5, like, because sometimes he'll go in, like, they don't start till...
I would say it's probably gonna be like 9 to 5, right?
No, it's like 7:30 to 5 or
Oh,
something like that.
okay.
But yeah, I was like, you know, I can come in earlier. I don't care because I'm used to that. And he's like, no, I won't let you. And I'm like, was this fucking weird? Okay.
So you're just gonna have to shift your schedule a couple hours up.
Yeah. But I mean, I actually kind of want to still wake up at 2 in the morning and then just do a lot of shit in the morning.
Well, I imagine you'd still be fine doing that because you'll probably have more energy because the job is probably gonna be a lot less taxing. A little bit more mentally taxing, but less in general.
Which that'll probably fuck me up because my brain is shit.
He's going to have to start using it.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, like
it's weird.
Sure, you might be
You're gonna
mentally
have to wait.
taxed, but you'll be able to sleep. You'll probably be able to sleep a lot easier. I don't know
Wait.
how well you can sleep now, but
I
Wake
worry.
that fucker up.
I worry because my I have dreams about work.
Mm.
So, and then when I was
So do I.
when I was going to school.
On Sunday nights.
Oh no, mine like if I did like a lot at work, then I'll dream about work,
No.
like putting an order together, and then Thursday nights I had an AutoCAD class, and then I had a dream that I had to do an order, and then I had to show the customer the skid, and I had to put the skid in AutoCAD, and so like I slept through 2 alarms because I wasn't finished with my order yet with the AutoCAD part of it. So I turned off my alarms. And I was like, no, I got to get back to this.
All right, so teach me AutoCAD in these 5 minutes that we're going to talk about it right now.
It's really easy, actually.
What is AutoCAD?
It's gotten a lot easier.
What is AutoCAD?
It's to make a 2D model of your whatever thing you could in CNC we would
Let's say AutoCAD is CNC,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so you start at 0, 0, and you just have to put the coordinates in, and
Yeah.
It's making blueprints.
So like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so when you're AutoCADing stuff, are you just like telling the machine how to like print something out, basically?
Kind of.
You just when you're AutoCADing, aren't you just reading a thing here and inputting the numbers in the machine?
Yeah, you're putting in the coordinates.
You don't actually have to like design anything.
No.
Yeah, right. It's all
Yeah.
done already by architects and shit, engineers.
Well, for the thing that I'll be doing, it's fire protection, so we have to put in our sprinkler systems around like ductwork and all that stuff. So we'll have to take their designs, put it into our computer.
And then add your own designs.
Yeah, sometimes we will have to actually like do some of their stuff. So it just depends on how much workers they have on each project. But yeah, AutoCAD is as simple as like you can just start anywhere on the grid. You click like if you're doing line work, you just click, and if you know you're going to the right like 3 inches, you just move your mouse to the right, hit 3, hit enter, and it does it for you. And that's how you can make a whole thing just with that alone. So it's like super easy nowadays, because like I took it like years ago, and then when I just took it like last semester,
You're like, wow, this is way better.
yeah, it got a lot easier. So I was and then like the last thing I had to do did fractions, and I didn't know how to do fractions on there, and I just looked at the teacher and I'm like, I don't want to do all this math to break down the fractions. Like, can I type in a fraction? He's like, oh yeah, you just do this. And then it was like my final project, and I was struggling with it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That's all I have to do. And then I finished it like in 5 minutes. I was able to go home. So it's beyond easy. Now the Revit, the 3D program I have to use. Now that's a bit of a bitch.
Which program is that?
Revit, it's called.
So how does that work?
You can start out in AutoCAD, but as you're doing, like, start out kind of like AutoCAD, but as you're doing it, it's building a 3D model of your print. So, like, when you start with the foundation and stuff, you can also tell it, like, how far deep the depth of your like for the basement or whatever, or it'll make, like, floors for you, too. So you have to start with, like, elevations and all this jazz, and that's when it gets complicated, because if you're doing like ductwork, or if you're putting in like fucking beams and all this like shit, it'll like stop you if like it's physically impossible to put this through there. So then you have to figure out what you did wrong and all that jazz, because you're putting together an entire house in Revit, whereas in AutoCAD you're just like making one specific piece for that project.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Revit is really fucking sweet. So if you can get the hang of that, then you're pretty fucking golden. Because that's where most places are moving to, is away from AutoCAD to like the 3D stuff.
Yeah.
And you can take that at your local Moraine Park. You know, just saying, it's actually a really fun class.
Does your father-in-law want another employee?
Yes, designers are in desperate need. So it's a very demanding. In my I think it was civil engineering class. No, architectural drafting class.
How many classes did you have to take for him to?
Just for him, he only made me take 5. But I'm going to keep taking him to get the civil engineering degree. And then I'm not in the program, though. So, like, I have to pay for it all myself. I don't get any school tuition or scholarships.
Tuition reimbursement.
Yeah. So, since I'm not in the program, I can't qualify for anything. So I just take, like, a class at a time, since I'm still working, too. But when I was in my architectural drafting class, a design company up in Neenah actually came and talked to us about what they did, because they wanted to tell the students that they do like summer internships, like that are paid, and you could work your way into the company there, because they flat out said it's like basically how we try to get employees is either through stuff like this or trying to steal them from other companies, because it's in such high demand.
Nice.
So
Headhunting.
yes, it's hardcore in there, and then like, I have to sign a contract saying.
Yeah,
that
you
I'll-
told me about
yeah.
that. Like, you just can't
it-
work in the
you'll work for
company
a
in a
certain amount of
certain
years,
distance or whatever.
Yeah, and like, if you quit, you can't go within a certain mile radius to a new another employee or something. So yeah, go for
Whack.
design. It's good money too. Eventually, I'll be making good money.
Right.
I never asked how much I was making, because I needed to get out of my factory mentally. I need to get out of there, so they could pay me. They can pay me anything, and I don't care. But I know the growth is much better than at my factory, because they talked about last year about how they're going to put caps on raises.
At the factory.
Yeah, so I was like, I think this last bonus I'm just making over like $20 something an hour, and I was like, next year I'm getting capped for sure. So
I was making that after my year at Merck.
after a year,
I was making 20. Yeah.
I've been there for 11 years.
When I go back, I'll probably be making the same. More. I'll probably be making more when I go back, or about the same, in a couple months.
I've been making 11 or there for 11 years. You know, started at like 950. So you know,
Those
Why are
years-
you going back? You were miserable.
No, I wasn't.
No?
No.
no, he wasn't miserable.
Well, what was the deal?
I
He
didn't
wanted-
like getting moved,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go back, learn the new station, go in fresh, and be happy about it.
Making good money too. So.
Yeah, making good money again. Because after my 3 weeks at Pick and Save, I realized I don't want to fucking work with high school kids anymore.
Ugh. Yeah, I could imagine.
It's irritating. I don't want to babysit people. Like, I make $11.60. That's not enough money. It's just not.
Especially when you can make 20 something.
Like, and honestly, the physical exertion, I'm making like, I do like just as much work at Pick and Save as I would do at Merck, physically.
Then yeah,
Like,
obvious
I will
choice.
gladly go back. Like, I was thinking, I'm like, man, I kind of wish I had just stayed and like just tried to bid, and just like dealt with it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I would have been able to deal with that mentally because I hated that specific job that I got put into so much. But like, if I just
Could have
dealt-
tried to fight for something.
I should have just tried to deal with it because I would still be making $20 an hour. But
Well, you learned your lesson.
yeah, I did learn my lesson. Don't fucking leave Merck unless it's for like a degreed job somewhere.
Go for design.
What kind of design?
Civil
I
engineering.
don't want to learn civil engineering. That sounds hard.
It's not. I mean, it's demanding, but
How's it demanding?
like you're gonna have to put in like long hours to get projects done on time.
Oh, that way.
yeah. Like once you get into the field, it's gonna be a demanding thing. But like the class, I mean, like I said, I did AutoCAD and Revit, and I knew nothing about Revit.
Was it pretty easy to learn?
Revit's a bit more complicated, but
well, you learned it apparently, so
Yeah.
you can learn it.
I mean, it's yeah. If
I had to
can-
fucking fix your laptop at.
exactly. So you know how good I am.
Oh my god!
But it's like if I can focus on one like program or some shit, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah,
kind of an
I'm
idiot.
just fucking.
No,
with you,
but
bud.
you know,
Every
me and
program
computers.
I ever showed him, he like picked it up in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Except for OBS, I haven't quite figured that one out yet. And you showed it me too. You showed it to me once.
Very briefly.
Yeah, I might need to sit down with a notebook and like
Well,
write
like,
down the steps.
It's basically if you wanted if you wanted to do a project in it, and I just sat there and like walked you through the steps, you'd be like, okay, I get how this works now.
Yeah, like
if I let you do it.
It reminded me of my Elgato, but then when I like opened up OBS and I was like, I think I was gonna just try to test
It's
out.
so different than the old guy.
Yeah, I was gonna just try to like do a test run playing like Goat of Duty, and I loaded everything up and I'm like, where the fuck do I even begin? And I was
Yeah.
like, he showed me this, and I'm like, I don't remember
It's like
anything.
because it's an open, like it's a freeware, open source software. So like it's just a lot more bare bones and a lot more like stripped down than a lot of stuff. It doesn't hold your hand very much.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
You know what I mean? Like it just kind of allows you to do stuff.
Yeah, I might need to come back with a notebook and
Scenes.
Go step
it's
by
got your
step.
scenes and your sources. What's up, Nate? Your hand's tapping over there. Look like you want to say something. Want to hang out? I just want to make more. I can't decide if I want to go to my boss at Pick and Say, be like, listen here. I need to make more money, or I'm leaving, and see what they do.
yeah, but
So I feel like I can pump another raise out of them.
yeah, but the more money you're gonna get isn't gonna be as much as Merck.
Oh no,
Yeah,
but I still have to wait like 4 months before I can go back to America.
oh well, then yeah,
You know what I mean? Because like
might as well try.
I have to wait 6 months after leaving to go back.
Might as well. Worst they could do is say no.
Well, right.
Yeah.
But where do I go if I have to back it up? No, I was kidding.
I don't actually want to work harder for it.
Well, I already work hard. I just deserve more money because I'm the best person there.
If I had $1 for overtime, I thought that.
Well, considering I'm basically saving like people's jobs there because I'm like improving things. You know.
Seem pretty full of yourself.
You know.
You know.
I am.
Yeah.
I just no.
Pretty great.
I worked at the other one for 6 years. I know how good I am at that job. I'm literally a manager, like
Walking
like
into it.
knowledge wise,
Yeah.
yeah, and like skill wise. I know what's going on there.
Yes.
I literally walked in like the first week there. I'm like, oh, these are we need to change these, this, and this. And my manager was like, okay.
Yeah.
He literally was like, okay, you have 5 more years of experience in this department than I do.
Well, then, yeah.
I was like, yeah,
I should probably be making more than you, huh?
Yeah,
Throw
he
that out
he
there.
actually makes less than I made at Merck when I left. Yeah, I'm like, there's no future for me in this company.
No. It's crazy to think when I was working at Walmart that I was like totally content with being a lifer.
Really?
Yeah.
How much did you end up making at Walmart the most?
12.
I think I was only at like 8.75.
Fuck.
And
That's
yeah.
what I started at Pick and Save.
Well, I mean, that was back then though.
No, I
too.
know that's a lot of time ago.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Before minimum wage was $7.25, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think I started.
It's probably still $5.50.
I don't know. I think I started at 8. No, I started at 7.50.
I started at 7.75 and I made it to 12.
Yeah.
How often were there raises yearly?
Every year. Yeah.
What kind of how big were they?
I think the most I got was like 50 or 75 cents
Wow.
at Walmart.
My last big raise was based on position, though.
Yeah, because you went
it was
from you went to loss prevention.
That was kind of a bump.
What was loss prevention like? Because I always see like postings for those at certain stores. I'm like, I wonder what that's like.
Got to like watch cameras, and if you saw shady people, you followed them and shit.
No. Mostly walking the store first. The cameras are for
Backing up your claims.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Also, 80% of them aren't real.
The cameras.
Keep that in
Oh
mind.
yeah, they don't have the fucking money to run all those and keep all the tape and the backups.
I remember.
They used to actually be tapes.
I'm saying now they're just digital.
Each one stored for a month. Now you can put in a location and a time, a window, starting, ending time. It's all way better. Actually, check this out.
I wonder how long they keep the tapes for now. Or-
They don't. There's no tapes.
Well, I mean, like the recordings.
It's all hard drives.
Yeah. Do they keep those forever? Do they just keep building up hard drives, or do they delete them and start over?
They're
Maybe
only
for a
kept
year.
for a month still.
Just a month and that's it.
Tell you something interesting.
I love interesting things.
The doors.
like Jim Morrison.
The doors are not censored. They have cameras, and they're actually maintained and monitored by Stanley. And
Stanley Hudson.
you can program them to do all sorts of things like facial recognition, and you could prank. You could be like, "Don't open the door for anyone wearing red."
What?
Yeah.
This sounds fake.
No,
I mean, he would
the
know.
cameras on the doors.
So it's not movement. It's not like infrared movement based.
No,
What?
they are looking at things.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I remember when I worked at Walmart, the operating manager at the time, I got to he took me into the safe room, like the vault for the store.
Yeah.
He's like, "Don't tell anyone I brought you back here." And the whole time I was in there, I was just trying to keep an eye on him putting in the combination, and then I was looking at the cameras and trying to Ocean 11 the situation and be like, how could and how would I do this?
It's always fun to look at your situation and be like, how would they do this in a movie?
Yeah, totally. And I remembered the password for a couple weeks, just in case. But here I am still.
Another thing, loss prevention's not allowed in there
But Adam Dunlap was what?
because we have access to the cameras, so you could go in there and then you could erase it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
So LP's not allowed in there. You can take down any manager except the store manager. You need permission from your district to do that.
You mean, you can sting them basically?
Yeah. Like assistants and supports and all that.
If you find them doing something, you have
Yep,
full
bam.
priority just
Yep.
to nail them.
The only person you need to contact your district before taking down a store manager. A store manager can rescind anything.
They can say, nah, don't pursue that.
If their son's best friend gets caught stealing something,
Right. You just be like, nah.
they can tell them
Who's the store manager at Walmart?
right now.
Yeah, got to get to know his kid.
It's man, back in the day they used to call them
The last one I worked for was Kirby.
right. No, Mark was the last one you worked for.
I don't remember Mark. I just remember Kirby.
He was kind of tall and balding and
Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. Yeah, he came in
really
towards the end of my...
condescending and cocky.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's management like at these Walmarts?
It depends.
Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, the stores are so big, I can't imagine
They
like...
turn over pretty fast now.
Yeah.
The management does?
The one
Yeah.
the one
Really?
the one I had in Beaver Dam, she was amazing. She was great. And she got like everyone involved because like they have like nightly meetings. I'll never forget. It was so hilarious. When I first applied for Walmart, they had their nightly meeting, and she got everyone clapping, just like because they had a cheer for Walmart, and she made everyone do that, and it was like really funny.
I'd be like, don't make me do this.
Oh, it was hilarious. I did it all the time. But then my first day in the Fond du Lac Walmart, we had the nightly meeting, and they told the sales compared to last year's sale, and there was an increase. And in Beaver Dam, whenever we had an increase in sale, they're like, "All right." So
Right.
my first meeting in the Fond du Lac,
You were like, all
yeah,
right.
he said that they had an increase of like some percent. I'm like, yeah, good job, everybody. And he's like, huh, someone who actually cares about sales. Interesting.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And I just was like, okay, not this place. All right. There was
That's not how this place works.
was John, right? It was a John or whatever. But yeah, he was the one that he was like, huh, I guess Beaver Dam store cared about sales. Because no one in Fond du Lac, they were just like,
Another thing,
okay.
Like, those stores are never closing anyway. It doesn't matter how they
Yeah.
do.
if someone makes it to the restroom, you can't apprehend them.
Yeah, I remember
can't?
hearing about that.
No, because you lose one of your tenants, and that is that you don't have sight on them the entire time. Walmart hates a bad stop, so you can't risk stopping somebody that already put something back.
Oh, okay.
So,
like,
if
what do you mean if they make it to the restroom?
if they get to the restroom
With something on them?
yeah,
What the fuck?
they got it.
Really?
Yep.
Once they exit the restroom, you can't be like, hey.
What if it's a TV with
wha-
like spider
wha-
wire on it?
What's the, like, reasoning behind that?
You can't risk a bad stop.
How is that a bad stop?
They could have put it back.
In the restroom.
Because you lost.
Oh, it could be in the restroom.
You couldn't see them.
Can you follow them into the restroom?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, but if they go in a stall or something, and
Then
you,
you're done.
You can't see them. It's
Keep that in mind, everyone.
Pro tip.
I always remember when I would go into.
I mean, even for a second, you lose sight of them. So, if they just get there 5 seconds before you, and then
Yeah.
you get in there, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I was
So whatever they had could have gone in the garbage or something,
Right.
and then they come out with nothing.
Right.
I would always in that slot for the toilet seat covers, I would always find like DVD cases
Jesus.
in there. So like
Wow.
yeah, they would take the DVDs in there, take out the DVD, and put the DVD case in the toilet seat cover thing.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
People be resourceful.
yeah. that was a good hiding spot. Or I mean, looking like check it out. I mean, no, don't do that and then hide your shit. Just go if you're in there one time. Check it out. See if there's any DVD boxes in there. It's pretty funny.
That does sound pretty funny, though.
Yeah. I was always.
This toilet's not flushing right. I wonder what's... Oh, there's 10 DVD cases in here. Damn.
That'll do it.
Man, yeah, it's fine.
You didn't do it yet?
What?
Did you? You didn't kill it, did you?
No.
Okay.
I don't do that unless people sign off.
Okay. Do you mind?
Yeah, we can.
Even when I'm pissed, I don't just fucking cut it off.
Oh. Not even when Adam does too many of them bad puns?
No.
When do I do bad puns?
All the time.
Yeah.
Well, today you were very good. You know why?
Yeah.
Because you're sober.
Sorry, I'll try not to let that happen again.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. It's been a very long and educative night.
It's been a fun one.
Topic that really progressed and changed and got. I mean, wow, where we started, where we ended, pretty effing different.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
All over the place.
And I was sober.
Anyway, join us next week.
Gang,
7-ish Wednesday. And we'll
7-ish.
we'll give it a shot. You know where we are. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Ring the bell. Do all that stuff.
Like.
Share. 1730 Nate on the 1730 Nation, DJ Ango and Caleb, the live producer.
Ba-doom.
We're going to go sleep and stuff. Have a good night, everybody.
It's sleepy time.
Yes, it is.
Bye.
Deuces.